everyone. It's Clobberin times. Here on, well, somebody's making weird noises, and I bet I know who
it's probably going to be me.
It's not me. It's
Damn
not
it,
me.
Retro. I want to. It doesn't matter whether it's you or not. I want to blame Jed. Shit, man.
Sorry,
now.
Yeah, you know.
I was just about to say, let's blame Jed.
I'm used to it by now, so just saying.
Either one of you, hey, Ash,
Yep.
Retro. Either one of you fucks up. Don't worry, it's still gonna be blaming on Jed.
It's Jed.
Blame Jed.
We know the
When in
drill.
doubt, blame Jed.
Yeah, we know the drill now.
Welcome everyone to the International Geek Gang, otherwise known as, or soon to be, hopefully it'll catch on, the International Justice Geeks League, whatever, the Geek League International. We'll go with that for now. And tonight for some of my good buddies across the lake, or I should say the pond, whatever you want to call it, and today for some us over here. We're not really going to be doing a show. We're just going to do something where I mute Jed's mic a lot for the fun of it, like this. Now Jed cannot be heard. Fuck you, Jed. You can't say anything about it.
He's going to be raging in the private chat.
See, this is a lot of people don't realize this is a national holiday. It's International Fuck with Jed Day. As declared by me. Yes. Everyone. Indeed. Say hello to my fantastic panel, my good old buddy Jed here in the US of A with me, and our distinguished gentlemen visitors from across the pond, Mr. S. Singh. Welcome to you, sir.
Dude.
Nice to see you, sir. And then there is the great legendary RETRODICKIE.
Hail the chart.
Remember that song, RETRODICKIE was a man. He was a big man with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Or that was Daniel Boone, but you're bigger than
He is.
A big welcome to all our friends who are joining us in the chat. Hopefully more friends will pop in later, we hope. The great Chris Persia is here, master of old Canadian that is Wrench. Good to see you, sir.
Hail, Chris.
Claude Perishable is here. I know it's spelled Perish, but it's pronounced Perishable. I don't know why. Hey, our old buddy Disaster Area. What's up, buddy?
Oh, did you see
join us
what
sometime.
Claude said? Claude said, let the prostitute know it's Jed's special day.
Did you get 50% off?
I hope
that.
so. That'd be awesome.
I didn't see that. Dr. Hercumonkey, my favorite name to say on YouTube. Welcome, my friend. It is always a pleasure to see you here. Alex James. Hey. Welcome. It's all Jed's. That's right. I'm a joiner. It's all Jed's damn fault. You have to say it with drama.
Yeah, you gotta. It's all my fault for everything. So let's remember that, everybody.
Yeah.
Yep. The great RN Feliciano. What's up? What's up, Panzano? All right, Raymond, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Author of All's Fair, a Dolphin Wars novel. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, we've got Parrot Head. What's up, Mr. Jimmy Buffett fan? Jimmy Buffett fan, I'm guessing. Are you wasting away in Margaritaville right now? Looking for that lost, say, shaker of salt? And anyone who doesn't know that song on this panel is fired! Sorry.
I know, right? So it would probably be Ash.
Yeah, most likely be me.
Ash has to get out of jail card for that. He can play the young guy card on us.
Yeah.
That's a get out of jail card for that one. Did you see what Claude said? He's like, the hookers are offering 2 for 1 today. That's awesome. That's awesome.
They'll meet you at all.
Claude, I love you, brother.
We didn't get to bring the hookers, but we meant to. We wish we had some hookers here. Well, I love hookers. Not that I've ever met any. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we never met anything, and we don't know anything.
Not that I've never paid any for anything.
Yeah.
That you all know of anyway. All right. Well, everyone, of course, this is sort of a celebratory thing. This is like this under the category of big whoop as they say, and as the kids used to say, or big fucking deal, BFD. But when you're on YouTube, when you're just starting out. I've only been on here since April of last year.
Yeah.
I've been, did it 11 something years and 700 episodes on another format called BTR. But here, I've only been here since April of last year. So I'm only up to episode 91, getting close to that big 800, my friends. However, when you hit your first hundreds of subs, you go, wow, it's a landmark thing, especially if you're a comic book geek, you like that special issue type deal, landmark stuff. So when we got to 100, I celebrated it a little bit, nothing crazy, just a little, and then 200. And now, just last night, when I was on with the wonderful Purple Valkyrie and my great pal, the great Stone Loki, who made my intro, by the way. A little bit after that, after we got off the air last night and had a wonderful time with them, crossed the 300 subs mark. Now, there are channels out there with 300,000, so this is nothing. Yeah. It's silly to make a fuss about it, but still, you like to get over the landmarks. I mean, it may be 5 years before I get to 302. In fact, I might lose some subs and go back below 300. It happens. They delete subs and all that kind of stuff. But long as we're here and long as we're a Comic Geek channel, we'll do it. We'll celebrate it the Clobberin Times way by showing 300s. That, like, for example, Superman 300. Love this cover. Of course, we're going to be talking a lot. I'll make the announcement again. We'll be talking about Superman quite a bit coming up. But way before that, there was Action Comics.
Yeah.
300. Of course, my beloved Adventure Comics 300 with my wonderful Legion of Superheroes. Some of these covers, Detective Comics 300 was kind of weird. There's nothing celebratory about it. They had Polka Dot Man on the cover. By the way, look here, folks. If you're looking forward to the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie coming up, yes, Polka Dot Man is in it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. One of the dumbest Batman villains ever, but God bless him. I know, right?
He is.
Polka Dot Man is in it. And by the way, a lot of the 300s, issue 300s of comics back when they were coming out had some crappy covers, so I didn't pick them up. I just picked up a few of the remarkable ones, of course, my wonderful Legion of Superheroes 300. This was not the greatest of comic anniversaries on this next one, but I like the wraparound covers. You have Wonder Woman 300.
Yeah, I have most of these covers.
One of the Ed Hannigan cover. Now, again, I really kind of did not like the series at the time, and I don't even like the way Infantino was drawing Flash at the time. I thought it was too old, but I always liked this wraparound cover for Flash 300. And finally, we have Thor 300. No FF 300 because the cover's fucking terrible. Daredevil cover's terrible. The Hulk one, the Spider-Man one, all went. It was somehow at that point when they were reaching 300 in the past the Bronze Age and the Copper Crapper Age. Marvel was just down in the dumps in there. They did nothing special for their 300 covers, in my opinion. So anyway, 300 subs, big damn fucking deal. But hey, I'm happy about it.
Hey, wait till you get to the Chromium cover.
Well, fuck Chromium covers. I don't know if they have
I know, right? Anyway.
Explorer of the Multiverse. Welcome, my friend. Tim Myers, welcome, sir. Great to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Little announcements, of course. Saturday night, please, if you are a Star Trek fan. The big one. Saturday night Star Trek with the wonderful Raquel Briggs and I continuing our voyage to review all of only real Star Trek 1966 through 2005. Original series, animated series, TNG, DS9, Voyager, and Enterprise, and the movies, the 10 Real Trek movies. So all of Real Trek reviewed, 4 episodes per night. We're starting season 2. And we're doing them in production order. Yes, Amok Time was aired first, and I love Amok Time, but it's going to have to wait. Because we're going to do a production order. We have Cat's Paw, Metamorphosis, Friday's Child, and Who Mourns Fred Ness. And so I'm looking forward to that with the beautiful, wonderful Raquel. And then Sunday, the annual, something that's a tradition of mine, for those who do not know, on Clobberin Times, where when we were just called Clobberin Time in our innocent youth, Every year, of course, Superman's birthday is February the 29th, but there is not a February 29th every year, so we just have to do it on the 28th when we can. We've done it on March 4th before, but it just depends. But we do it. We just do a little Superman celebration. Nothing really special. Just talk about what we love about the Man of Tomorrow. Well, the one that I love anyway, the only one that really counts. So, looking forward to that, and of course, anybody who's a Superman fan will be cordially invited to join us and hang out and just have a little bit of fun talking about my favorite superhero. And since Ash did put an ersatz shitbag super character that's not Superman in there, I've come prepared. Let's see here. Well, no, don't worry. We have.
It would be great if we all put our favorite Superman storylines, right? For when we talk about it on the panel.
Well, we'll see what happens. We're going to talk about Superman, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but Kai MFS, welcome, my friend. Great to see you, buddy. So yeah, that is Sunday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and of course, Ash and Retro. If you're around, you're always welcome to join us and hang out with us. Hopefully, my friends keep popping in. So I don't know, Retro, if you're much of a Supes fan at all. I know
I mean, again, I'm more like the movie guy, but of course, I love the original Christopher Reeve movies. So yeah, I'll be up for that. No problem.
One thing that's interesting about that it's funny that you mentioned that. A lot of times when you mention Superman, like for example, if I say I don't like Man of Steel, the knee-jerk reaction if someone to say, "Well, I like it better than Christopher Reeve one," well, as silly as that is, because the Man of Steel is not Superman. It's as much as I love the Christopher Reeve one, and I do. It's not really. See this right here. This is what Superman is to me. He's a comic book character first.
Yeah.
A lot of people have discovered him through media. Like Ash may have discovered him through that movie. I like messing with him and stuff, but he may have discovered Superman through movies. So most people who don't read comics, may have. Just really know him through movies and things or maybe the cartoon. I don't know what Ash has watched other than the movies. He's watched Man of Steel, and I don't know if he's watched movies or read comics much. I know Rush is getting into some comics now, but so a lot of people just default when they say it. I guess because movies are far more pervasive. They say they'll talk about Henry Cavill if they're younger. They'll talk about Christopher Reeve if they're older. They'll that will be Superman to them. And when Christopher Reeve first popped up, a lot of people would talk about George Reeves. They love that old show, The Adventures of Superman, which I love. Lord Thoth, the great Lord Thoth is here, my good friend. Avon lives and LLL, sir. Long live the Legion, buddy. And
Mike, it's kind of like people's doctor too, Doctor Who, like
it is
Reeve. Yeah, it is sort of like that. Yeah,
I can't tell you how many people I've known when Doctor Who would pop up, for example. They would say if David Tennant was the first one they watched, he's their doctor. I can't tell you how many people, especially in the States, who love Doctor Who. Then if you mention Doctor Who, I used to watch that in the 80s with my dad or something like that. And it's the guy with the scarf, right? And the curly hair. It's Tom Baker.
Yeah.
Hey, Latino Slant, my great buddy Paulie. Hey, buddy.
Paulie, what's up, man?
By the way, there are links in my description below to a lot of great channels. His is one of them. I am proud to be his friend. He's one of probably the first buddy I made here when I moved to YouTube. And just a little nothing of a 300 there, bro. But I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing really to celebrate so much. We're just kind of goofing off by showing the covers, the comics and stuff from number 300 because that's what I do here when that happens. So, When it
plus, plus, you can hide Jed as well with it as well. So just move it over.
I can only hide him when I do the big picture, though.
I know.
Otherwise, Ash has foiled my plan to cover him if I put the comic books. Speaking of that, again, Sunday. This is what happens when you have too much friggin' free time on your hands with your phone app. I made this, and I kept adding to it, and it's pretty crowded. Oh, yes, and I will announce, by the way, Sunday, everyone, when we do our Superman birthday celebration, anyone who can name the artist and where all these Supermans and Superboy images come from could win $1 million. That's right. Let me say again. If you can name all of these, except for Claude, he's disqualified because he can. And I'm disqualified because I can. But if I don't know you, if you can, you could win. You may win $1 million. I'm not saying I'm going to give you $1 million. I'm saying it's true. You might win $1 million someday. It's possible that you could win. I'm just saying you could win $1 million, right? I'm not saying that. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying I'm going to give you $1 million because how could I? I couldn't even give myself $1 million. I couldn't give myself $5 at this point, so I'm not going to give you $5 either. But if you can, and of course, the whole—I don't know why the whole picture doesn't fit, but if you can name them all, the artists, it's easy for me and Claude, so he's not allowed. If you can, though, you could one day win $1 million. That's all I'm saying. And let's see here. Oh, okay. I got to hang on a sec. Talk amongst yourselves, gents. Oh yeah, we got my good buddy Paulie's going to jump into us because this is the International Geek Panel, and Paulie wants to stop in and say hello. I'm sending you the link right now, brother. All right, man. It is a distinguished visitor who shall join us in a sec here. Did I get beat? Oh, no. All right. Anyway, so yes, that's the contest, ladies and gentlemen. You could win $1 million some way, like if you play the lottery or something. I'm just saying. But it's true. I'm not lying. You could, Paulie could win $1 million tomorrow, for example. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
bro.
Hey. I can't.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
You're doing a jet on him. He's behind us.
Yeah, you're covering him up.
I do.
All right, I'll put my. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Hey. Listen, I just wanted to congratulate you, man. I got over 300 subs. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. It's not much, but you take the landmarks where you can get them, right?
Yeah, you're doing it the right way, man. You're earning that shit. So I know you put in a lot of work, and I just wanted to come by and say hello and congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks, bro.
And the slant has no stronger of a brother than Clobberin times.
Oh, thank you, man. Dude, I just absolutely have a fantastic time wrenching with you, bro, and the times we've done shows. And again, speaking of Superman, this is the gentleman who reminded me that we had what a blast I had when we did our little Christopher Reeves, opening Superman the movie tribute show that you came out of nowhere, just reminded me that I'd forgotten about that was the anniversary back in December, man. And I really had a good time that night, man. It was a lot of fun, bro.
Man, that was a good stream. And, the 78 classic film now, one of the greatest superhero movies ever done. And talking with Tom, I got to see that director's cut of Superman 2.
Yeah, you can get it on Blu-ray dirt cheap right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and it is good. Again, because I'm one, Paulie, that I think I'd probably tell you about this. I hated Superman 2. Actually, when I first saw it in the theater, I tried to lie to myself, told me I loved it because I was like, I was 16 or 7, whatever it was, and I couldn't handle it being bad, and I was.
I knew there was something wrong with it. Yeah, I was 11. I knew there was something wrong with it, and then I remember a guy yelling at the screen when the movie was over.
Okay.
Yeah, that Richard Donner. Yeah, Dad. I just remember screaming at Richard Donner. And I was like,
didn't direct it all.
Yeah. Paulie, do you know the minute that I knew there was something wrong with Superman 2?
What?
The minute he threw that plastic Superman ass across the street.
Oh, wow, that was.
No, that's right off his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
the minute I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
That was weird. No question. Everyone was like, huh?
Yeah.
But let me be the first to say to your audience, I'm working on something real special, and once it's confirmed, I'm gonna announce it by Sunday. We got a really badass a potential. It's done. We're just working on the time as far as this gentleman coming on and doing an interview with us. This is exciting. You guys are going to be excited.
Nice, really.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of tease right there, bro.
Yeah, total tease, guys.
Damn it, Polly. That's I don't know what that is.
What was that?
It was Jed. No, his mic is down, so I can't blame him. What you got there, Retro? You got the TV on, man?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, got Outrun 2. Outrun 2 SP. Sega
Retro has
Lindbergh.
all these old Amiga and all these old ass games on there. Polly was always with like
howdy,
that.
Retro.
Hi, dude. Lovely to meet you, mate.
Oh, yes. I did not introduce you, Polly, Ash, Polly, Retro, Polly, Jed.
No, and look, I'm gonna get going. I'm sorry for breaking up the panel.
No, dude, it's the International Geek Panel, man. We like them, we're trying to get the whole world involved.
Yeah.
So you're not quite international, but you're close enough. You're far away enough. So. Did you? By the way, did you watch Superman and Lois yet, Polly?
I haven't. I really want to.
We reviewed it last night. Purple and Loki and I did it. We reviewed it last night.
I know. I'm staying away from. Everyone's saying positive things, so I'm catching up on some other stuff. So,
gotcha. Well, you can watch the pilot free on the CW website. Okay. For anyone.
Yeah.
But, I'd like to see what you think about it. But well, as you can see, I got a little picture of them up there. I thought this scene here, these bastards sucked me in. Dude, I didn't want to watch it. I was like, CW. And I said, oh, shit. And I thought I was going to forget about it. It was 2 seconds, and man, I'm not spoiling. I'm saying because everyone's seen the picture. Killed me, man. I'm like, you guys, damn you, I don't want to like this. Stop it. But yeah, it's interesting. You might like it. That's pretty cool. It's got
I think it's great. I think there's a lot, I think DC's trying, there's a lot of DC stuff coming out that, we can kind of, we've been chronicling the news with the Blue Beetle, with Supergirl. And, thank God it's good stuff, not like Batwoman. Well, it's good news. We'll see how the...
It did good. It did well in the ratings, from what I hear. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm hearing some good stuff. I'm hearing some really good stuff. Yeah, Mark D with the C. You'll like Superman Lois better than the Flash Gordon movie.
You might. There's a good chance that you could like it better than that. It's possible. You might like it better than Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, Garbage Pail. Oh God. That was such a weird experience watching that as an adult. I've never seen that movie before. God, that movie's just creepy.
Oh, shit. I hear. That's what I hear.
Mark D. Flash Gordon for me will forever be a great bad movie. That's just I mean, I'm not
a lot of fun. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. It is pretty, especially since they had the dub over old Sam J. Jones. People don't. Did you know Sam J. Jones played 2 classic comic strip characters and no one ever knows it? He didn't play just one.
Who was the other one?
He played the Spirit in a TV movie back in the early 80s. The Will Eisner Spirit, and only had one episode. Not a Visitor from Deep Space Nine was on that, and no one remembers it. So he played 2 in relatively the same time.
Yeah.
Ballpark, and yet the guy's just people don't think people don't think he's a very great actor, but everyone thinks he's a really cool dude. Everyone likes him that meets him and stuff. And so,
nothing personal. Don't put me on the spot. I love the music. I had the vinyl as a kid.
Oh God, yeah,
that was an amazing album. And I know Jed's a huge Howard the Schmuck fan.
Oh yeah, I came back right at the right. I just now came back.
Howard,
I heard that, Polly.
Yeah, I said it with love, Jed.
I do love Howard the Duck. He has been one of my favorites since forever. JSA, Superman, Fantastic Four, Howard the Duck.
That movie,
that movie, man.
The movie. I know the movie is.
Well, that's what we're talking
bad, but it's like, but it has a like certified cult like bad taste, good taste thing, you know.
Yeah, it almost takes you, that stupid costume almost takes you out of it.
I really don't know, Jed, because I tried.
It wasn't bad.
Tried.
What's that?
The movie wasn't bad. It was great.
Ash loved the movie.
I loved it.
I got him to see it.
Define great, East.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's got a very classic sort of feel to it because I hadn't seen it before until like the last week or so, and I'm quite young, so I haven't watched many old films, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I got you. I mean, I guess through the prism of something being like 40-something years old, it's probably fun to watch if you hadn't seen it. Ash has the young card here, Paulie.
Yeah.
So we pick on him a lot.
All right, Ash.
Yeah.
Life is long. Talk to me in a couple. I hope your life is long. I hope everyone's life is long, but talk to me in a couple decades. You know, if we're still around, we can. Hey, Paulie. You know when I said that I liked when I liked Howard the Duck, and you said life is long.
you know what?
I'll watch it again in 20 years and probably change my mind.
He's probably gonna say the same thing about Man of Steel too. So you know.
I didn't even go there.
Ash, use the excuse that you like Leah Thompson because who doesn't? She was cute in that thing.
We got some doozies for this Saturday. We have Dungeons and Dragons and The Last Airbender.
Oh my God! You have to sit through The Last Airbender, dude.
Oh God, those are two really bad movies.
But we have some cute guests. We have Jane Theory and Geeky Pixie.
Geeky Pixie, Geeky Pixie does Twitch streams and plays Battlefront all the time.
So we have those two co-hosts this Saturday.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and that's gonna be on. That's gonna be on Yeti Cast, his channel this week.
On Yeti's channel. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he still needs me to help with the wrenching. I'll be happy to if you want. So let him know.
But yeah. You know, you keep on liking Howard the Duck, man.
I'm Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And Man of Steel. Well, no, dude, we're gonna have some rules around here.
Have you seen
Ghostbusters? You gotta have some rules.
Have you seen Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
Have you seen Ghostbusters, the original?
Yeah.
Some
time ago. They were really good. I've seen bits of the reboot with the women in, and it was just terrible.
I wouldn't see that.
Paulie, I'm trying to get him to watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street. So
that's him.
He hasn't seen that yet.
I haven't seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Paulie, do you think you guys will actually do the 2016 Ghostbusters on your show one time?
Oh God,
I haven't seen it, so it actually would make sense, right?
Yeah,
don't put yourself through that torture, dude. Like seriously.
But that's what the whole point of the show is.
I know, but oh my God,
somebody's got to do it.
I can barely make it through the first time. Like serious, I would rather watch Dungeons and Dragons and The Last Airbender over before watching that movie again.
Dude, Paul is made of sterner stuff. He can do it. He can. I think he can survive anything.
Yeah.
He sat through Mickey Rourke with long fingernails. So.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what, Paulie? I should be throwing out some really doozies because I know some really bad movies. So
he's got shortage of people.
Yeah, I was talking to Tom about that. He's like, "Damn, dude, those are some harsh movies." I was like, "I know. I wonder if Paulie could survive those."
Yeah. You know what it is? It's finding the time. It's finding the time.
Yeah.
Where Romy is not in the house because there's no way I can watch it for like 10 minutes. She'll say, turn that shit off.
Hey, Retro, doesn't that sound familiar?
What are you watching? Yeah. What are you watching? Why? On purpose? Oh, that sounds fun. I love that show, and it's you guys.
That's like my missus. What are you watching this crap for?
Right. Yeah. Because it's just like, Yeah, can't do it. But I'm gonna take off, dude.
Okay.
Appreciate you, bro.
Real
I
dude.
just wanted to wish you, congratulate you again, and hello to everyone on the panel. Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you
buddy.
too. You too, dude.
Everyone go to
Polly-
Latino Slant
yeah.
channel. I'm going to put the link up there. Please subscribe if you have not
Yeah.
already. He's got a booming, big, fantastic channel. What are you like getting to the 700s now or whatever? I mean, you're going to get close to that 1,000, bro. And appreciate you, man.
Well, we're having
Polly's
All
channel
right,
is awesome. So please,
Yeah,
everybody,
please
go
follow
subscribe
I'm
to
going to
it.
put the link up in a second. We'll find
Yeah.
it. All right, brother.
fun.
Let
Thanks
me
a
know
lot,
if
gentlemen.
you need help arranging Saturday. I'll be there.
Take care, Retro.
Yeah, you take care, dude. Yeah.
Take care,
Great
East.
to meet you. Yeah.
All right.
Yep, see ya.
Take care, Polly.
Later, bro.
All right.
Everyone, the great Paulie of Latino Slant, my good bud, man. He's again the first buddy I made here when I started on YouTube. I don't know.
Sorry.
I kind of like those sounds. It makes it's kind of
Yeah.
like a real feel.
I knew that was him.
That's me.
I'm putting a link in the chat. God bless you, brother. We appreciate you, Paulie.
Yeah.
Please, if you have not already, my good friends, please go to his great channel and subscribe, if you will. Also,
And I gotta say, Polly does some really good things with charities too. So if you can go to his channel and help him out with that too. So that's awesome. I love him for that. The last thing he did was for an animal shelter in California organization show. That was really awesome.
Gonna say some hellos here. Luis X Sparrow, I'm honored to have you here. Thank you for being for popping in. We appreciate you, my old buddy Mendo Mark. What's up, bro? Good to see you. No one who is always someone to me is here. Thank you for being here. No one, you are someone. And again, I think I already said it, but just in case, Tim Myers, always a pleasure to see you here, my friend. Always a pleasure. So let's see here. Hopefully Ninja, I don't know if anyone's spoken to Ninja. I sent him a link. He could be, he's a busy chap sometimes. So, but Ninja, if you're out there, bro, no pressure, but if you're able to make it, we would love to have you in, man. He said last week that he would try, but again, he's a busy chap. I'm sure the time of day is always something. So,
I will be on Ninja's show tomorrow. So,
I didn't tell you.
What?
He told me that he decided not to have you on because
No, shut up. You know what I was trying to do? I said, because Ninja was talking to me, I was like, we should get Mike on too.
man, look, you guys run solo or run double if you have to, but if he wants me on there, I'd be glad to have it. We had a great time. I had a great time on Ninja's show last Friday. It was a lot of fun. He's amazing. He's a great, awesome dude. Speaking of awesome dudes, let me talk to my buddy Esh here for a second. Esh, dude.
Yes.
It's totally cool to put up that fake Superman avatar, man. Never think you need to bring it down. You can always put it up because I can cover it up with anything, brother.
Oh, come on. There's no point in me putting it up with that, is there?
Nah, man, dude. We're just messing with you. I like that. I like your sense of humor, bro. You're a good sport. But Ash, I would ask you, did you, beyond that movie, of course, have you read any Superman comics or watched cartoons or seen any of the other movies or what have you?
No. My first sort of experience with Superman is actually Man of Steel. Mm-hmm. So actually, no, I tell a lie. A few years before that, it was the original Superman films. But then, that was years before I watched Man of Steel, and I've mostly forgotten it by then. And then I watched Man of Steel, and then to me at the time, I thought that the CG looked pretty cool, and these films look awesome, and it's Superman, it's Henry Cavill, and so I just loved the film, and that's sort of my experience with Superman. I haven't really read the comics, I haven't seen many of shows. I mean, I watched some of the CW stuff. I'm just burnt out with CW.
Don't get me started.
Like I mentioned in the stream yesterday in the chat, after Crisis, and they brought all the characters onto one world, I've found it's too crowded. I mean, I know that's sort of the point, but to have all the characters together in one city or one world, but personally, that was the charm of the CW shows, where they could just jump between the different worlds and grab whoever they needed. And now I think it's just a bit too crowded. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, I mentioned it before when it comes to the cringe woke work CW.
Yeah.
I tried the first 2 seasons of The Flash, and I kept watching it. And did I like it much? I can't say I liked it or hated it. I just sort of kept stuck with it a little while. Then when into the 3rd season, I really started getting aggravated with it as same old crap, repetitive, and they were doing that horrible Flashpoint paradox, which I hate. I hate Flashpoint, so I just dropped out. I watched the first season of Supergirl for some idiotic reason when it was on CBS, and it was terrible. Then when it moved to CW, it got even more terrible. I watched the first one that had Tyler Hoechlin as Superman in it, but it was just first couple episodes. It was just terrible. I just dumped out. I watched a season and a quarter maybe of Legends of Tomorrow and always hated it, but just kept watching it. I wasn't hate watching it. It wasn't like that. I was just hoping it would get better. I thought it sucked donkeys and just got sick of it. And from then on, even when someone would tell me something was really good on the CW, I'd be like, yeah, I believe you, but I don't have the energy for it. I didn't even watch that Crisis thing.
Legend of Tomorrow keeps getting worse every bloody season.
Get worse? Wow.
Yeah, it gets worse every season.
But
I actually quite like Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, I can't stand it no more.
Oh man,
You guys are just gonna hate on my movie taste and show taste.
No.
No, I've literally watched like everything on the CW, all the superhero shows, because I know at some point someone's going, "Whoa, what do you think?" And then I'm like, so I watch them all,
Yeah. Well, like a lot of the early stuff in CW, like Flash, I'd say from Flashpoint it started going downhill. And then with the Arrow, I'd say about up to the first 5 or 6 seasons it was good, and then it was going downhill. I quite enjoyed season 1 as Supergirl, but then that started going. They just all start well, but they get ahead of themselves and they try to do too much, and then they just lose it.
Mike, I would. Oh, sorry, Ash.
No,
I thought you were done there. No, go. You carry on. I
don't. I was just gonna add like I quite like the whole concept of Legends of Tomorrow, like the whole time jumping thing and sorting things out. I mean, like it was getting a bit annoying and repetitive, but it was cool going into different. It's sort of like a B-Tech Doctor Who kind of thing where they go to a different time zone and solve something. But then when they got into the whole the aspect of I've forgotten the devil character, when they brought Constantine in and they did all the magical mystical stuff. I quite enjoyed all that, which made me want to go back and watch the Constantine show. And that actor that played Constantine, he's really good. I really enjoyed him.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah. And then at some point, I think it might have been in Crisis, where there was what's his name that played Lucifer? He had a cameo as well, and that was pretty cool. And I think if they did a show with Constantine and Lucifer, I think that would do really well.
Yes, I've been saying that forever. Yeah, I've been saying that forever. They need to do a show with the both of them. That would be a good show, actually.
Yeah.
So, and Mike, I'm just gonna say this now. If he would have been in that suit the whole show, I would not have had a problem. Okay, that suit right there you have up on the screen. I have some problems with the Superman and Lois show, like literally. Because by the
last night, I have problems with it too.
Yeah.
But last night, when if anyone who was not here, I prefaced. By the way, Mando, you got a link, dude.
Yeah,
I sent you one. Our friend Mando, if you're still out there, bro. I prefaced my remarks. I told Loki and Purple to make sure they were sitting down.
Yeah.
Because it's a CW show.
Yeah,
I did not want to watch.
It went full woke by the time the episode was over.
I don't think it did.
They went Hardy Boys, with let's go see what Daddy's got. It
didn't really go all that woke. But it's CW, so it will.
Yeah, it will.
The thing was, for me to even like anything that happens in this, and it started off very manipulative of me with this having this great costume. He looks great in the costume. That scene where he rescues the kid. I told him, I said, make sure you're sitting down. because I did, and I didn't say I loved it. I just said I didn't hate it. For me not to hate CW stuff, it's just I can't even put into words how weird that is for me. Now I have a lot of criticisms of it.
Me too.
Spoilery. I don't know if any of you have watched this yet, so I guess we have people who. Is there anyone here who plans to watch it that doesn't want it spoiler alert? But I'm not going to spoiler it here. We did it last night on the spoilers. Okay, everyone. If you haven't watched it, just going to say this. So Jed, let's not spoiler anything. There may be some people that want to watch it. You can watch it. You can watch the pilot for free on the CW website. This opening
or the CW app.
This opening sequence sucked me in. It was wonderful. It was brief, but even though I really hate the costume that he ends up with after this, that they moved on to, is so close to a Man of Steel costume, but with at least nicer, brighter colors. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I will give it that too.
He was doing Superman type stuff.
Yeah,
and he does act like Superman when he's Clark Kent. He's Cuck Kent. So yes, there's Wokitude in there. He's Cuck Kent in some ways. I don't really like Lois very much. I didn't hate the kids as much as I thought I was going to hate them. I have my issues and I have suspicions of what's going to happen with them.
Yeah.
Overall, and everyone go make up your mind if you have not seen this. They have convinced me to come back next week to see what happens. It did very well in the ratings. I mean, not just especially compared to Batwoman, which is horrible in the ratings.
Yeah.
It did very well because, they did. Remember this, everyone. I forget the woman's name. They actually fired a woman who tried to introduce too much woke crap and tried to make this thing an SJW screed, and they fired her. Someone, and I don't like Greg Berlanti. I don't trust Greg Berlanti, but someone somewhere in authority at CW said, we're losing enough money, I guess. They're losing Supernatural, their biggest show. They need something. They may have actually made a business decision and said, let's try to make a show that appeals to everyone. Let's make him a warmer, more optimistic type of Superman. Let's make the show. Let's put some fun on it. Okay, Nadria Tucker. Okay, she's crap.
Hey, did you ever find out if the chick from Superman 2 is an executive producer yet? Because I swear that's her.
If it's Sarah Douglas, I don't know. I don't think so.
I swear. I saw the thing at the end of it. Yeah, I saw the thing at the end of it, and it kind of looked like her older, but I just don't know. So,
right. Well, yeah. Again, Nadri actually wrote an episode. They probably rewrote it all to hell. We'll see. I think little bitty slivers of woke.
Yeah, there is. I can admit that there is. Yeah.
But there's some good Superman action in it, and again, something. Retro and Ash and Jed. Life is a series of trade-offs, but if I want to watch a show that's anything resembling Superman now, I have to take shit I don't like, and that's including a shit costume. I got this costume for 3 seconds. God, I love this scene. I watch it over and over again when he saves the kid, and it's not. It's been all over the internet, but when he saves the kid and the kid says, "Nice costume." He says, "Thanks. My mom made it for me." God, it was so Superman.
This sequence right here, Mike, got me, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then they do Supermanish things, but then they go back to the CW formula, and you're like, "Stop!"
The show, look, when it's the Clark and Lois stuff with the kid, it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it does kind of stop the show a little bit.
It does.
He does fight. Doom armor. I was saying Master Chief guy, but Loki told me that armor of this guy that attacks him in the episode and stabs him with kryptonite thingy without giving spoilers. He's wearing a Doom armor. So there's a fight. They've got some Superman stuff. You got stuff with the kids. We find out certain things. I'm going to stop there because if you haven't seen it yet, everyone, I did enjoy it for the most part enough. And I don't know if you know where I'm coming from, Retro or Ash, enough to make me come back next week.
Yeah.
Which is monumental for the CW.
Mike, I will say that I have no problems with Tyler Hoechlin as the Superman because he's only doing what he's given. Okay, we all understand that because there's producers and all higher ups and all this other stuff. I did see an interview where he said he wanted to do more of the classic Superman, like the Christopher Reeve Superman, but they kind of overrided him. And he even had, I heard rumors that he even had to fight to get the costume we see on there on the stream for 10 seconds.
Well,
He wanted that, you know. Like that's the thing that kind of makes me feel good and actually makes me want to come back, even though what happened at certain points, you know, I wasn't happy with. Even though he said it by name, he's like, Christopher Reeve was one of my favorites, you know, and he goes, I actually read Superman comics and other stuff. So I'm like, okay, that makes me happy somewhat, but I wish just they do Superman-ish stuff, and then 2 seconds later it goes back to, hey, let's kiss, there's relationships and all the CW stuff, and then they go back to, you know, they go back to Superman-ish stuff, and then they go, but it frustrates me. We're like, okay, can't we just take more of the CW stuff and put the Superman and we be more like the movies? But you know they're not going to do that, so we got to take what you can get, I guess. You know, like you said, you know, it was, you know, that's the only thing that's going to bring me back, that he actually is trying to embody Superman with what he can, because they're telling him what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, yeah.
You know, do you agree on that, Mike?
Yeah, I do. They are. I think he's trying. Look,
yeah,
you can't touch Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, you can.
I love George Reeves as well.
Yeah.
I don't blame anything on Henry Cavill being in a horrible bastardization, you know, in the Man of Steel and BVS.
Yeah.
I like Henry Cavill. If he ever got a chance to play him, I hate his costume. I hate the modern costume in this.
Yeah.
Too. I hate it, but it's a little bit brighter colors. At least I can live with it if the show's good. But Tyler is pretty good as Superman. I can get used to him. He's not going to be Christopher Reeve.
Well,
but and he's probably not even, and to be honest, I think if Cavill were given a chance to actually play the character right, he would probably be really good. I think, because I really like the guy. So but
I
we're not going to get him.
But
we're not going to get him. He's going to be
I would say, Mike, if they actually gave Henry Cavill and Tyler actual free reign to actually do the Superman they want, because they both love Superman.
Right.
I'm not okay. So if you actually gave them a little bit more free reign to do what they want, I think you would see some awesome stuff coming out. But then there's the executives, the higher ups are like, oh, we gotta, you know.
Yeah. Well, look, you gotta again remember as I was saying, dude.
Yeah.
I'm you know, I think it's tragic that Cavill will never get a chance to play him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way he's supposed to be, what costume notwithstanding, whether I like it or not. But this guy will do his Clark, and it's not his fault. The way Clark is written now, and the way Lois is written.
Yeah.
But again, I'm going to pay the show one compliment. It did something, and again, this is why I think that although it's CW and there will be maybe some wokeness, remember, there's a woke scale, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
These days. Yeah, Steve Ernest, I did watch it. I know. Yes, we all know it was only one little flashback. It wasn't even flashbacks. It was one flashback. It was a tiny few seconds at the beginning. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, or what was I saying? Again,
you were talking about the costume and everything.
The woke stuff. It seems to me like they may keep a lid on it to an extent because they're concerned about a successful show. And there's one important thing that some of us kind of gloss by here. One element that is a super Hollywood trope that is so woke that is in every Hollywood production was not here. Okay, everyone? Again, I have my issues with the way Clark Kent and was written and the way Lois is written.
Yeah.
In this, yes, again, they touched on it. They swerved near it. That he's not a great father, which concerns me because the bad dad thing in Hollywood is
that
however,
concerns me too.
I don't like that, but toward the end, they did show him in a positive light as a father with his son and everything, which so you could do a story where maybe there's issues between fathers and kids. That's human. That's fine. And this Kryptonian human in this case, but he wasn't portrayed as the mean, horrible, abusive dad. He just was out being Superman. He wasn't trying to neglect his kids. He wasn't horrible to them. He loves his kids, which again, that's something they haven't done in Hollywood in a long time. It's just that they were just coming. The problems because he was a good father. The problems between him and his kids were he had to be out being Superman all the time.
Okay.
And couldn't be with him as much. It wasn't anti-father. This thing was not anti-father. No. He was a father who was home with his kids. He was with them, but in other words, he was not an absent father. He was out a lot, like a working father. In this case being Superman, but he loved his kids. He showed love to his kids. He showed. He realized he needs to be with them more, even though it's tough when he's Superman. It's a really good scene between he and Lois and General Lane. When General Lane,
I was about to say that.
General Lane tells him, again, we're getting into spoiler territory again, everyone. I don't mean to do that. But he kind of tells Lois, look, you married Superman. You told you when this happened that he was going to have to be Superman all the time. And I like General Lane in this because he's not just an evil dickhead like he usually is. And he's not. This is a positive portrayal of a father in this case. Which is almost unheard of for Hollywood these days.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good sign. Yes, there were issues, but usually in Hollywood, the father's completely gone, a complete asshole, abusive piece of shit. In this, he's just busy being Superman. He's trying, he's good, and he's portrayed as good, and he does love his kids, and it shows. And he has relationship issues with them, like all parents do, but he's working on it. That is so not Hollywood right now.
Yeah. He said, you may have fell in love with Clark Kent, but you married Superman.
Yeah, that was a good line, and it was good. Yeah. I mean, again,
I like that. Yeah.
So, anyway. So let me send the link to another flucker here.
Okay.
Show up. So anyway, retro. From what I understand from Louise in the chat, you guys do not have access to this yet. You don't get CW stuff.
No, we'll probably. It might appear on Sky over here, or it might end up on one of the streaming sites over here. No, I haven't seen anything about it as such yet. So again, probably as soon as I can, I'll probably look in and see what I think of it. But again, I stopped watching all the CW stuff ages ago. I started off watching it, enjoyed it, and then for me, it just went off the deep end. I just stopped watching it.
Oh, I got you. So I didn't know. I didn't realize it was not available over there.
I forgot about that. It's usually about anywhere from a week to a month before they get things sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, again, you might. I don't know if you're that much into Superman to where you would be interested in it or not, but
Yeah, I'd watch it. I will watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Let's see here. Having some issues with my Facebook. Damn it. All right. All right.
Do you want me to send the link to anybody?
Yeah, I sent it to Claude. Yeah. So, let's see here. What else is going on, ladies and gerbilers? I sent you a link, Claudiusness. Let's see what the great Mark D with a C says. Makes sense. He would feel guilty from being away all the time. I can relate when my dad said, started his business for years. He worked 6 days. Yeah. I mean, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. In other words, but it's not negative. It's just a problem. And that's, can you name me anyone? You all watch more current stuff than I do. I don't watch modern stuff that much.
Yeah.
So anybody, we're going to start with the youngest person first because you may watch the most new stuff. And welcome everyone. Claude Parrish is here.
Am I?
I don't know.
Claude. What's up, brother?
Greetings, mighty Clobberin times. Greetings, mighty Esh Singh. Greetings, RETRODICKIE. And greetings, Jed.
Love you too, brother.
Jed the testicle toad. I don't know what that is.
He did. This is the first time I've actually got to talk to him. I've always talked to him on Facebook for years. And yes, you do know me on another name, Claude. So
talked to him for 40 years.
Toad.
No, you know me underneath another name.
Underneath one? I'm
Yeah, I will
usually
tell
like it
you
on
later.
top,
I will
but
tell
okay.
you. I will tell you later.
I'm going
All
to tell Jed's secret identity right now. His name is
No, I
Throat
can't.
Warbler Mangrove.
Throat Warbler Mangrove. I remember that guy.
Spelled Raymond.
He was friends with Hot Black Desiato.
Spelled Raymond Rodriguez, but it's pronounced Throat Warbler Mangrove.
Yes. I say.
Ash, let me get to my question before I forget it, both of you.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the actual, whatever all the faults this thing had, the positive portrayal of a father in this thing. You watch more new stuff, being the youngster here. When's the last time you seen that in any new or Hollywood production? They usually
it's not a lot. Like, what's annoying for me is one common thing is like whether it's a father figure or a white male in a position of power, or someone with a level of responsibility that's a male or white. They're always portrayed to be dicks or have a problem or have something they need to get sorted out. It's never in a positive light. So I mean, I haven't seen Superman and Lois yet, but I'd be intrigued to watch it, given the feedback from you guys. But it's one thing that definitely pissed me off with WandaVision, because of how they portrayed the main guy in charge. I mean, I understand they want that dynamic of a human villain, whether he is human or not, we'll see. But from what, but from what it appears right now, until we get more information, he's human. So I get that they want that evil guy in charge, but I have noticed it's always the white male in charge. And I can't remember who said it on which stream. And every time there's a female in a show, especially if it's colored female, they always have to be the best at everything.
Best as ever.
They have to start off small, but then something drastic happens and they become the absolute bestest.
That's what I think is going to happen to Lois. You know, I'm going to think that's going to happen to Lois in the show. That's going to happen. Maybe.
Yeah. That's the annoying thing. I mean, I watched a video from Comics Explained talking about Monica Rambeau, and I didn't realize how powerful she actually is in the comics, as Photon or Spectrum or even Captain Marvel at one point. So I understand from that perspective, she's going to be very powerful. But even then, you don't want to make her the bestest ever, and you'd want to ground them to start with, and kick them down quite a few times, so they can learn some humility and then build up the character development. And it's the same with Captain Marvel. I mean, she was a decorated Air Force pilot in the Captain Marvel film, and then she was on the experiment, and then whatever happened, it blew up and she got her powers, and then so on and so on. Again, bestest ever, most powerful.
That's right.
It's ridiculous. And then going back to the male point, it's always the men that are the douchebags.
Well, I'm going to say this. Even in the episode, Clark was basically the only positive role model in the whole show, actually, because I ain't going to spoil it too much, but Lana's husband, complete douche. All these other people, complete douches. Yeah, he was.
Not complete. I would say about 80% douche.
Yeah.
Because he did his job. He put out the fire and saved some kids.
But when he's off, he's off from that job, he's a complete total scum.
He might as well be Brad from
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, but see, there's the thing though. I don't care if a guy's a douchebag, white or whatever, if there's some substance to the character. And at first, when we first meet him, like, here we go with this kind of dumbass. He's just like Brad. And then he's a fire chief out there doing his job, and Clark thanks him, and he's cool. He doesn't make some kind of snidey. We would usually see him say something like, "Oh yeah, why don't you just check your balls, kid," or some kind of shit like that.
Yeah.
He said, he was acting like a human being.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he may be.
I gotta agree with that point.
Yeah, but the
But
80%,
every other-
the 80% to me is drinking a beer at a funeral.
Oh yeah, he's a dick, but again, he wasn't as much of a
Yeah.
caricature as they usually make him. If you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Yeah. But I will see they actually made, and it's the first, like I said, and I will point this out myself. It's the first time you actually seen a father with a positive message going, I understand, I'm here for you. What can we do?
Actually, I'm about to have a knockdown drag out with Jed because that's not the first time. It was.
Well, and I said in a bit.
No. I'm talking about Sarah Jane Adventures went off the air in 2011.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Two.
a long time.
Count them, two positive father figures. Maria's dad, who was there for her when her mom left them and went off to do whatever the fuck she was doing.
Yeah.
And Ronnie's dad, who was the principal of their school.
Yeah.
And he didn't take any shit. Maria's dad was taking shit all over the place, but he cared about his daughter, and he kind of found out what was going on way too late. I think that was the when Sarah Jane ceased to exist in that.
Yeah, but that was like 2011.
You did have to go far back. You're right.
Yeah.
But that's the good point. That's the point, though.
Yeah.
Look how far back he had to go. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to go back to 2011.
Oh, what's her name? I know you hate Iris Allen. I can't stand that bitch either. Her dad.
Yeah, he's pretty. As bad as that show is, he's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe, the guy that plays Joe. He
Joe
is a good
again.
father figure. Okay, I will admit that.
You mean
Yeah,
they haven't
I
ruined him
loved
yet? They haven't turned him into a total jerk bag yet. Well,
They
he's-
haven't turned Joe.
Well, he's
into
not
that.
white, so you know.
Yeah,
Which you
but
can get
I'm
away
talking
with.
about white father figures too. So
Yeah, you do have to go back to Ward Cleaver
Yeah.
for that.
yeah, like
Well, on the Flash, I'll say this: Barry's father was innocent, and he was a good dude. He just Yeah.
because he
Wasn't he?
was the original Flash in the original TV series because they knew if they were going
John
to
was-
slag him off.
I'm saying
Yeah.
he was a good dude. He got
Yeah.
screwed over, but yeah. Other than that, though, let's just face it: most of the time,
Yeah.
and you see, Claude has a picture with the king.
Yeah, and I loved how you changed yours too. Like
I
loved
can't
it.
find mine. I
I
got mine somewhere.
I love that picture. That's one of my favorite pictures you have of him. So yeah.
The wonderful Raquel Briggs has joined us. The beautiful, my fantastic first officer from Saturday Night Star Trek. And again, I'll reiterate that I cannot wait to start the second season of reviewing the original series. Again, it's going to be fun. We have such a blast on Saturday nights. I love you, Raquel. I'm so happy to see you. The great Maddie's daddy, my good friend, is here, as is. Yo, Steve, good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure, bud. And Rod Thunderheart, my friend. Hail to you, sir. We got the International Geek panel going here. We have a new member of the panel. This is, of course, everyone. This is Claude Parrish, and he is hanging with the King of Comics, proving that the King of Comics can slum it with the best of them.
Well, I'm not really. The most international thing I ever did was drive a limo up to Windsor, Ontario. So, do we count that?
No, the only reason we're international is because of Retro and Ash.
Yeah.
Well, they should be enough.
They are now.
Besides that, we'd be the JSA. You know that, right?
Retro always has the coolest shirts. Last week, he had a shirt I wanted. He had the Danger Mouse shirt. And look at this, man. Look at the Pac-Man shirt. Dude, show that off. I love it.
Go over.
Dude, that's great. I love it. Do you have any cool stuff to show us this week, or did you get anything right or no?
Well, like I say, this running in the background is actually a proper Sega Lindenberg arcade motherboard running Outrun 2. So if you remember the Ferraris that used to sit down about 2006, that's what that is. That's actually a proper Sega Lindenberg running.
Cool.
That's the noise that's the noise you can hear in the background. It's the
And
fans.
Retro has a pretty cool Doctor Who poster up on the wall.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
yes,
original
I love
Doctor.
it.
Yeah, that's a proper Pucker original Doctor. I got that with along with my videotapes a long time ago. So yeah, got that free with me videotapes. I've had that quite some time.
Oh my!
All 7 Doctors. Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
When there were
Yeah,
7, the Magnificent 7 right there.
Yeah, I
that's
know,
it.
right?
Yeah,
When there
Good
were
stuff.
7, buddy. Yeah.
good stuff.
Good times, man.
Got a few more Doctor Who bits and pieces anyway that I can sort of bring out later on.
All right, I got you. Cool. Whenever you got it, man.
Hey.
We.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something. I want to tell Dickie something. It's been a long time ago. I still look in on it. There's a site called Who NA. It's Who North America, where you can order Doctor Who merchandise.
Yeah.
And I checked in and thought, well, the bookstore stopped carrying the Doctor Who hardback books. So I ordered them from Who NA. And I ordered 7 at one time. And when they came in, it was like Christmas morning. But when I opened the box, 4 of the 7 books had been autographed by the authors.
Oh wow!
Jeez.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Brilliant!
Cool.
Brilliant!
Yeah, that's
Excellent!
great.
That's fantastic.
But anyone by Terrence Dix or?
No. Justin Richards was one. I can't remember the other ones. I can go look, but that's going to take me hours to dig them out.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is pretty cool, though. Yeah, I love. Wait, you were talking about these? Those are the books that were the Virgin, the BBC, and later Virgin books.
It was the new. It was from the new series.
Yeah, the New Adventures series. Yeah. Yeah, they did. After the show was canceled in '89, they did a lot of novels.
Yeah.
Which is the only way you can get Doctor Who at that point, other than the comic.
Davies did one. I think it was called Damaged Goods.
Moffat.
Moffat. Paul Cornell did Human Nature, and everybody knows what happened to that one. They turned it into a 2-parter for David Tennant.
Yeah, that's right. I had that one. Remember there was one where he met Sherlock Holmes or something?
The All-Consuming Fire.
All-Consuming Fire, yeah. They had better covers than those old ones.
Yeah.
Terrence Dix did a great one called The 8 Doctors for any Doctor Who fans that are still out there. Hey, disaster area. I probably said hello to you earlier, but it's good to see you, my friend. Hot Black Desiato.
Hey, let me ask the people in the UK something. How hard is it to get any like Doctor Who merchandise, like books, action figures, or stuff like that?
We have a couple of places over here called the Forbidden Planet where you can get hold of a lot of sort of Doctor Who merchandise. But again, it's not this era does not sell, which is not surprising to say the least.
Forbidden Planet's mostly the new stuff. It's not stuff. Very rarely you'll probably find the old stuff. That's like one in every 50 stores or something like that. It's very rare. For like old stuff, you best just go on eBay or private sellers on Facebook or something like that.
They don't have places like we do over here where there's tons of stores that sell retro stuff. Forbidden Planet is an awesome store, but they do not sell a lot of old stuff over there. So
there's one that's probably quite rare that not a lot of people have got.
Let's see.
Number 9.
The ninth Doctor. Yeah, the 9th Doctor.
That's a misprint. Remember, he was 10th now. Sorry.
Hey.
Screw that.
I like to look at that package. He's in a transparent TARDIS packaging.
That is awesome, though.
That's a bit of a rare one. And then, of course, many people probably haven't got this one. Again, this is the Regeneration set.
Oh, wow.
With the David Tennant actually still in the Chris Roxon clothes.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Talk about things I didn't get when I should have gotten them. There was one that had I think it was all the way up to the 10th Doctor for $100 at a bookstore. And I said, nah, I'll get it later when I actually have cash on me. And like a week later, I go back, and of course, it's gone.
Oh, that was probably gone the day that you left.
Yeah, that was probably the day they put it out.
That was gone.
That's another
All
one.
right. Nice.
10th Doctor.
Nice.
Why do you torture your toys by keeping them in the bubbles?
I know.
You're
sorry.
You're a toy abuser.
I'm a bad person. I am bad person.
Remember, they can't breathe in those bubbles,
Yeah.
Retro.
The only one that is pretty cool. The only one like that I have is the Curator with the Gallifrey
yeah.
Falls No More
brilliant! Yeah,
you have the
particular
Curator?
painting in the back.
Yeah, the painting. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have the
fantastic.
Curator? Holy shit! I didn't know they did that. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
God
did.
damn it, man.
Dollar. There you go.
Exterminate. Love
Right,
it.
yeah,
Oh man, gold Dalek there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. And here's another one. This is a little bit battered.
Didn't you watch Toy Story 2, man?
Yeah, we're gonna die. That is
Wow.
Character walkie-talkies.
There you go.
That is amazing.
Where do you what button? Where's the button that you press to talk on those?
I have absolutely no idea.
You don't want to get your finger stuck up in a Saldine.
No.
Hey, Claude,
You really don't want to get your finger stuck up in Christopher Eccleston either.
Can you imagine his toys when he leaves the room? They're like, we can't breathe. Get us out of these bloody boxes.
Because here's some loose ones. They escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making fun of the guys that are stuck in their boxes and shit.
There you go. The beast. There's the beast.
that-
There you go. Yeah, the beast below.
Two of each, an Arc of Phantom. Love it. Oh
There you
man,
go.
I always take them out. Oh, I can't leave them in boxes, man. I'm, you're just me. You
Captain
toys.
Jack.
Captain
Yeah.
Jack. Hey.
Yeah, I do what she does. I get two of each when I can.
You have a nice bottom too, mate.
Yeah. There you go. Another one.
Impossible Planet.
Yeah. There you go.
Wasn't that the Satan Pit? Impossible Planet.
Yeah.
They should have done a Christmas one called the Santa Pit.
Rose.
Rose.
But remember,
by any other
Claude,
name.
Christmas is a festive time now. You can't call it
Oh, yeah.
Christmas anymore.
That
Oh,
wait, was that the Rose action figure, or was that the
Rose.
no, I'm thinking of what's her name from Donna. What's her real name?
Donna Noble.
Yeah, what's
Catherine Tate.
Catherine Tate. Remember on the comic relief thing where he turned Catherine Tate into a Rose toy, and she still wasn't bothered.
Martha. There you go.
Martha.
Oh, Martha. All right.
Hey. There they are. How about
Yeah.
that? Considering I got a bit of a. Have I got a hole in my pocket? There you go. Hey.
Martha had the distinction of
Whoa.
getting the horn for the Doctor right off the bat.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
didn't
man.
wait like Rose. She didn't dance around it like Clara. She wanted right away.
David
Nice.
Sellers. No.
We all live in the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, that's it. I've got a hole in my pocket.
Uh,
That was when
Amy.
you knew who was good.
Yeah. Proper Who.
It
Yeah.
had a real long. The popularity of that show for its first when they brought it back from 05 till around past a little bit past, maybe up to the 50th anniversary at least for sure. That 8-year period or whatever.
Yeah.
It was gigantic. I mean, it
Oh
was-
yeah.
and then it just right into the shitter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Went off the cliff.
It's just tragic what happened to it. I mean, things wear out on their own. Usually, eventually, they kind of run out a little
well,
bit.
the new runner is Mary Whitehouse, so it should be really good next year.
Damn. Cool. Optimus Prime there. Ready to go, Rod. Well, we'll see. Lots of.
Oh no, Mary Whitehouse died.
Uh-oh.
She,
She
did
died.
She die like in the 90s, probably?
She died. No, she died November 23, 2001, at the Aberton Manor Care Home in the United Kingdom. So somebody cared about her, or they were paid to.
Yeah, I know. You remember that name, Retro.
Yeah.
Mary
Yeah,
Whitehouse.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, she complained about everything.
Yeah, for those who don't-
the way you doctor get in the box with a girl.
That's
for
it.
those who
That's
don't
it.
know,
That's it.
Mary Whitehouse was a lady who complained about the indecency on television in the BBC for many years, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, right?
Yeah,
What is
that's
she
it.
doing with that sonic screwdriver?
All right. No. Complained about everything. Terrible.
Why is it blue? Is there something wrong with him?
We say welcome
Wait.
to another.
Who was the guy in charge of the BBC programming that basically killed Doctor Who in '89?
Michael Grade.
Yeah, Michael Grade. And of
Yeah,
all
Michael- yeah.
irony of ironies, he was in charge when they came back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he was. He was a piece of garbage. Welcome, Cast in the Shadows, my friend Mando Burke, for joining the International Geek Panels. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Hey.
Good to see you. We're international and national at the same time. We're international. You know.
Mary Whitehouse would not like this.
No, she would not approve.
You're all being indecent for some reason.
Oh,
She
stop that.
I saw an interview with her on one of those Doctor Who documentaries where she was bitching about, remember Deadly Assassin? One of my favorite Doctor Who episodes with one of the worst titles ever, because is there like a, what if it would have been called like the not really all that dangerous or mildly offensive assassin? I don't know.
The Deadly Ass in. She heard the word ass twice, so it has to be canceled.
So at the
You
point
used the word ass twice in one word.
she was bitching because
I've never heard her speak. I'm just.
you saw that documentary. It was way back when she was basically talking about at the end of episode 2 or 3, the guy was pushing the Doctor's head under the water, strangling him. You'll finish, Doctor. When they were inside of the Matrix, way before Wachowski siblings did a Matrix, and she bitched about because it went to a cliffhanger. She said for a whole week people thought that Doctor Who had been drowned. Like, no, they didn't.
Can you imagine her on her deathbed? Well, I've had an effect. I've gotten rid of Doctor Who for good and all. Now I can go to meet my maker. And she dies, and 4 years later, Christopher Eccleston shows up, says, "You stupid apes!"
There's a penguin.
Oh no!
What happened?
Mr. Potato Head is trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
Because
because
Mr. Potato Head is no longer a Mr. He is now gender neutral. Huzzah!
He had the surgery. He never had a thing down there anyway. And the
Yeah, I know.
mustache could be like a hormone problem.
Oh dear, Mr. Potato Head's in trouble, is he?
Oh my
Is it the Don
Wonder what-
Rickles?
What will
It was
he do with it
reported
now?
on by the Associated Press. Hasbro, the company, is giving a Spud a gender-neutral new name, just Potato Head. The change will appear on boxes this year.
They don't
How
want
about
a gender
the
potato.
the next Toy Story movie? What's that going to be like?
Yeah.
They then Potato Head.
Yes.
What? They already have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. They don't need a gender neutral potato head.
I think so. To stop pushing rules
Hey,
on it.
man. Personally, I like my potatoes gender neutral. I might be on board with this thing.
Be careful with that potato peeler. Yes.
Exterminate, that's the doctor, exterminate.
There you go.
What you got there? Oh, hang on a second. Let me get the.
All hail.
Fourth
Tom
Doctor
Baker.
and
Oh God, damn! Man. All right.
Would you like a jelly baby?
With the TARDIS and everything.
Yeah.
I
The
hate
fourth
that.
Doctor.
I hate that logo up there.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, you know,
Let
I'm
me out
not-
of hell.
I'm
Yes.
not really much of a Doctor Who fan, but I do use my TARDIS to conceal my sonic screwdriver collection.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The companions.
Oh my
there we go.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
Romana. Both Romanas, and of course.
The mind boggles, as Jack would say.
Yes. And the
Oh
great
my
Sarah
God,
Jane.
dude, nice.
Yeah.
I
and the
like
great
Mary
Sarah-
Jane. Yeah, the great Sarah Jane.
You
Yeah.
get these when they come out, or what? I mean,
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I hurtled down to it's a store called B&M in the UK, and they've got an exclusive deal with character options. So we sort of
Nice.
yeah. My son actually collects these as well because I don't know why he likes Doctor Who. I've no idea, but he collects them as well. So we both hurtled down there together and. Jelly end up with a trolley full of them.
Excellent.
So,
Love
yeah,
it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
here's a few more just for the perusal.
All right.
Richard, did you say B&M?
B&M, yeah.
I didn't know
Ed's
they
just
did
gonna go there
toys.
now.
I didn't know they did toys and stuff.
Oh,
I
damn
would
you.
love to find a third Doctor action
Oh
figure.
my God, that is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, all with their own TARDIS.
You can
Yeah.
get
I
them. But
hate that logo on the top, dude.
Love
Oh,
those
I know.
that is beautiful, though, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see that one again, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
That
go on.
one's beautiful.
I think that's the green jacket,
Yeah.
right? If I can see it right. Oh, hell yeah.
That's
love
the
that.
reason Mike would tear him out of the box just to get rid of that damn logo.
Yeah,
I throw the
Yeah,
boxes anyway. I take them out anyway. But yeah, that fucking logo.
Yeah, the logo sucks.
The logo is just.
The logo sucks big time.
Well, you know what they should have done? They should have done the logo for each Doctor that went back in their time.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Exterminate. All right.
Or the German Daleks. Remember the German Daleks? Exterminated! Exterminated!
if you didn't brick yourself after that, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Disaster Area. Retro Dickie got them all. That's why we can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, DA.
We're all out because of you, man.
Yeah, that's it. I'm the one that's been.
Where do you live, Retro Dickie? Because we're going to come over
That's a trade secret.
to remodel your house in the middle of the night.
I'm afraid only a few people know that, and I can't give up the information.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
man.
the fifth
Oh my
Doctor.
God.
Festival.
Yeah, that looks like.
Is that the
Where's Renazani?
Yeah.
That's when he was iterated. Yeah, at the very end.
Literally just before he regenerates.
Just right before. Oh my God, dude, that's fantastic. God, I love. Cavers and Renazani might be my favorite episode. I love it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Fifth Doctor episodes as well. Yeah, absolutely
Damn,
love it.
Dude, I love playing show and tell with retro. Dude.
And here we go. He's got some more here as well. Here we go.
Well, I think Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head and Toy Story will have to be canceled. Turn in your DVDs.
Or MASH.
Oh,
There we go.
Good
oh man,
Lord.
there's Maxos.
Retro Dickie, you are like you should win some kind of award for this because I saw a brigadier one time and it was the same damn thing. I said, I'll get it when I come back. No.
Yeah, no,
it was gone that day.
don't resist the urge.
Is that Mike Yates and Sergeant
Yes,
Benton?
yeah,
with the bridge?
it is,
Nice.
yeah. It is, yeah.
Brigadier? I think
Yes.
the boss is catching up with us. I love it. Dude, that's incredible. I love the brig. I love the Brigadier, man. I met Nicholas Cordy once.
This whole show is brought to you by Retro Dickie's collection.
We did this last week. But he's got
I'm
new
sorry.
stuff this time.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
so-
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
The cyber leader right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
His little
Sounds great.
black tongs or whatever the hell those things are called.
Hey.
The Silver Nemesis. I love that episode. 25th
Yeah, there you
anniversary. Dude, when those come out recently or the past few years or whatever? Or?
Yeah, probably the last couple of years. Again, you have to keep sort of checking online.
Don't
to see
fuck
when
with me,
the-
That was a good cyber leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep checking. You have to keep checking online, going down to the store, and you go, "You got any Doctor Who figures?" No. So you have to keep going back and keep checking.
Oh, man.
Barnes and Noble used to be pretty good about figures. They didn't get everything, but they got stuff you can't find anywhere else. And that's where I got my curator from. But lately, it's gone dry.
It's because they lost the contract to a lot of stuff. Yeah, they did.
What will happen to Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head in Toy Story films? Basically, will they be removed and go forward? And again, I see what you're saying, Raquel. I don't know. Again, they can't retroactively remove it from history or anything. But if they make any more, they probably just won't include the character. Don Rickles has been long gone. He won't be able to do the voice. I know they had a different voice.
Estelle, what's her name, is gone too.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah, the-
different voice for him, and I don't know if it was Rickles in Toy Story 4 or not. I think he was already gone.
Yeah, it was a different voice for 4.
Yeah,
can tell.
so but they probably won't have him on
believe,
there.
I believe they actually pieced a lot of the vocabulary from some of the games that was knocking about at the time, and some of other pieces that were still left over from the original films. That's how they pieced it together, I believe.
Okay.
But you can tell at certain parts it wasn't his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pieced, like he said, it's pieced together, but you can tell it was mixed. So
Toy Story 4 probably shouldn't have been made. It was halfway decent, but come after 3, you weren't going to touch it, especially in modern times. I liked it okay. I went to see it because I love the other films, but it's not quite in a class with 3.
Toy Story 4 was basically the new 52. So
not that bad.
Or you know.
Oh, I want to see. I want to see if Dickie's got this. I'm looking at a box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companion action figures. Sarah Jane, of course. This is the modern era Sarah Jane. Rose. Good Lord.
Joke.
They look. I mean, from what I can see, they look really good. But it's 5 companions: Donna Noble, Martha, Smith, and oh God, Kylie Minogue. I don't remember what her name was. But how would you like to have your own Kylie Minogue doll?
I think every one of us would like to have our own.
I'd be so lucky.
Yes, they are now gender fluid potatoes in the U.S. There is some movement to remove any references to gender roles. For example,
potato salad.
The U.S. House has banned such terms as grandfather and mom and dad, and the U.S. House can go screw itself.
Yeah,
it probably.
But if you look in some people's profiles on Twitter, they have that stuff in there, and they counteract what they put in as law. So go figure. Yeah.
Some nutty stuff. And again, this is just a few morons that are fuel all of this. Every time you have moronic idiocy, like getting rid of gender names for Mr. Potato Head or whatever, that's a few idiots behind it and a bunch of morons who just buy into it that don't have to. You can ignore these jackasses, and they don't. I don't know what happened.
And they're catering to people who are not going to spend a dime on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They exactly. Yeah. They don't care. They're not the customer, but these idiots fall for it every time because they make noise they're good at one thing, making the right enough noise and the right to get to be heard, and no one is smart enough to ignore. Well, not no one, but the big companies are not smart enough to ignore them.
Yeah,
to ignore idiots. Imagine that. Imagine 15 years ago, someone bitching about Mr. Potato Head, you'd be laughed at. Like, shut up.
Yeah. You're a bloody nut job. You're a nutter. What the hell is your problem, dude?
Yeah. I don't know.
What Raquel says is absolutely true. What she just said.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's crazy.
Like they have no stories or any of their own, so they got to go steal somebody else's.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I hate that stuff. Gender fluid. Yeah. Yes.
That would be nasty.
They say that's trending on Twitter, Chris. My good buddy Chris Crockett. Yo, brother, good to see you, man. So again, it's a few shitheads got bored and came up with something else to bitch about.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they're like, what could we be offended by today? I don't know. And they have to walk through the living room or something, and there's a Toy Story movie on, probably.
Yeah.
I've got it. I got it. Mr. Potato Head. That's it.
They were flipping through the channels, and they're like, "Hey, this'll work."
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm ignoring you guys because I'm looking up these figures on eBay.
And we've started him off now.
The unit 1971 Claws of Access set is in American dollars is $26.77, but it ships from Britain. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shipping
considering the
high,
average price over here is $20 each.
The shipping will be high.
Yeah.
Me and Retro were trying to figure out how to like send stuff back and forth to me and him and stuff. And we figured out that if you took $3,000, you would get like it's like $2,000. So the US is better than the pound over there right now.
Take care, Alex.
If he came over here with like was it 3 to 6, he would gain money and instead of lose money. So it's the shipping over here would be cheaper going over here, but from over there it'd be expensive.
Shipping to the UK is terrible.
Yeah.
I ordered some original art from Richard Piers Rayner, who used to draw Doctor Who. I got 2 Doctor Who pages from him and 2 Road to Perdition pages from him, which he drew all of these, and they averaged out at about $108 a piece. My currency. No, they're really good. I mean, if you don't care for original art, that's fine.
I know. I love
really
art.
And I love Richard Piers Rayner's style, and he's actually contacted me, and not about buying his art. We just chat back and forth, and he was nice enough when he heard that I was going to Pensacon in Florida to see Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred. He sent me a copy, the trade paperback of Evening's Empire, and autographed it, and I got them to autograph it when I was there, and it's one of the nicest things that anybody has ever done for me, except for my wife marrying me. Thank you, dear.
I love how he added that in.
She's right here. Wait till she goes away.
I
think she's gonna kill me in my sleep.
Alice James, thank you for being here. Have a great one.
She said she doesn't have to wait for me to go to sleep to kill me.
More fun to kill you with your eyes open.
Yeah.
Take care, Alex. Have a good day, man.
Bye.
We lost Mando. I don't know what happened to you. But hey, look at Kickley's here. We're talking about a great artist, and Mr. Raider, and another great artist pops up. A great artist friend, everyone. My good buddy Kickley. This man, Kickley, you're gonna have to come on and talk to me one of these days, buddy. It's been a while since we've actually been able to chat, man. So, gotta talk some comics and stuff soon. You're the man. Good to see you, brother. Just sad that we can add new norms. Yeah. Why do we have to resort to hegemony and take away and scold the Muppet Show?
Those racist Muppets making fun of green amphibians.
Well, I love the point. I love the point. Let's just include everyone rather than changing things. Adding things are great. Changing things. There's the problem. Raquel, to use on a lighter note, because it's geek stuff, I cannot stand revisionism to my favorite comic book characters. Just use as an example, but adding things to their lore is one thing. Changing things is another. I don't like the changes as much. So yes, there's no reason to change these things. Add them. Yes, include these people. That would be fine with me. Absolutely, I love it. Yeah. I choose comics because we're a geek. We needed a little geek example there, for a second.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably, even though I did make it past 300 subs, I'll probably lose some subs for that one. Well, YouTube does delete subs.
Yeah, they do. I've lost like 5 to 10, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Really?
Yeah.
That was me. I started 10 different accounts and subscribed to you so I could unsubscribe to you.
I was like, I'm never gonna get to 100. I'm like, ugh.
You'll get there. You'll get there, buddy.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Claudius?
My hopes have been dashed. This does ship from the UK, but it says may not ship to the United States. Damn you, old hell!
Damn you!
Damn
I
you!
don't want to live. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Oh, Terror of the Zygons set has the Doctor, Brigadier, and Sergeant Benton, and it doesn't say anything about not shipping. Ha ha ha!
Everything to the UK is just expensive. Like all those comics that I got, it was like £30 just for shipping, and they came from Ireland.
Damn.
And
There's-
I don't know what the exchange rate is. It's like I think $40 or $50 or something like that.
Well,
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
shipping on here says the figures themselves are in American money $29.59. The shipping is $23.04.
Yeah. Like with Hot Toys on Sideshow, like I saw a couple of ones I wanted to get, and I eventually got through the waiting list of a Prime 1 statue, and the shipping alone is like $200+.
Ugh.
That's just the shipping.
Jeez.
Let alone the $1,000 you're gonna have to pay for a Prime 1 collectible. It's ridiculous.
Up in Canada, where it happens to Canadians all the time, as Raquel points out, the just exorbitant import fees. They're horrible, and like disaster area says, sometimes shipping is more than the freaking item.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone, please, if you have not yet already, please go and subscribe to my buddy Jed's channel if you can, and then make sure you completely unsubscribe right after.
Smash that toad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Make sure you dislike all of his videos. I'm just kidding. Let's see. $29 shirt, import fee $40. Holy crap.
Jeez.
Oh Lord, that is terrible.
Oh, I bought like 3 Assassin's Creed games like maybe 5 years ago. It would have been like from there because I couldn't get in the US. They had extra stuff, and they were $40 together.
Yeah.
But I had to pay like $70 to get them here. Yeah. So I did. Yeah, I was just like.
Just get them digitally. You'd be better off.
No, I wanted them. You know, I love physical media, so.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But if there's like a sale on, just get them digitally.
But it was one. Yeah, it was ones you couldn't get over here. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were like special editions. They only came out over there in Canada, so I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I tell you what, that's a damn shame. It is ridiculous. And speaking of Canada, the other day, did everyone see how? Well, it was a blip, but the cartoon figures, you know how expensive they are, have been since all of Disney, their stupid crap Disney did to Gina Carano.
Yeah.
They went through the roof, as you probably all heard, for a short time. The other night when we were on on Loki's, I was hosting Loki's stream Tuesday night with Loki and the gang, and Fat Steven found a link to an Amazon page where they went, Hasbro or something had put a bunch of them back out, and they were $39 again instead of $100, $150, $200, all that kind of crazy crap. It didn't last long, but it was in Canada. It was Amazon Canada, so still would have been costly, but it didn't last long either. So that thing has gone. Those figures have gone way up there. I mean, to be honest, that Black Series figure cartoon really looks terrible.
Well, people's pricing on eBay is just ridiculous. I've just had a quick look now. The average price for a Black Series cartoon figure is about £200. I'm guessing that's about $250 to $300. And there's one listing for 14.2 thousand.
14,000 for the figure?
Yeah, 14.25k. So some people really think they can
whatever, dude.
Oh my god!
There's literally like a £200 listing, 2 listings underneath that. It's God, some people are just ridiculous.
They're literally doing that with the new PlayStation 5s and the new Xboxes too.
I am so pissed off with that. Like, I managed to get my PS5 like the day it came out because I'm such a gaming nut. I was like on Twitter as the announcement went live. I followed all like the retail accounts, and as soon as the tweet went live that it's on our website, I immediately got in and purchased it. But it's unfair for all the other fans that actually want consoles, because the scalpers are just like using bot software and buying up thousands of these consoles. Good
Oh, you
lord.
do? Sorry, Al,
What
that's-
in the
that's-
hell?
What
that's
What was
me.
that?
That's me again.
Oh god. But yeah, these buying rings, these scalping rings of like scooping up thousands of consoles and putting
Yeah.
them on for exorbitant prices. Like there's £200-300 markup prices. It's ridiculous. I mean, when they around launch day, within the first few weeks, they were well in excess of about £400 markup.
Oh,
So-
I've seen a PlayStation for $35,000 at one point. Yeah, no
Jesus.
joke.
This is really pervasive. Ash, let me tell you something. A long time ago, when Ninja Turtles were hot, I worked
Yeah.
across the street from a Toys R Us, big toy store over here that's no longer over here. I went over one day when they opened, and I said, I need the 4 Ninja Turtles. And the girl says, well, they're going to be in the back on whatever shelf. I went back and I found one in one blister package. And I came back up. I figured this is the only one I'm going to get. I said, when do they come in? The girl said, they came in yesterday. We got 4 boxes, and employees took 3 of them. 3.
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
talking about a little box of a little toy. I'm talking the box that they all came in. The
Yeah,
employees only work there to do that kind of crap.
God.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that was a similar case with a bunch of Amazon delivery drivers and a bunch of drivers for other delivery services. They were realizing that from the shape and size of the box that they were these new consoles, and they were just nicking them. And some of them, for the Amazon delivery drivers, they replaced the PS5s with like other merchandise. Whether it be like a washing up detergent or toilet rolls or something like that. People were opening their boxes really excited, expecting to get a new PS5 or Xbox Series X, and they got
Sega
like
Genesis.
cleaning products. And it's just ridiculous.
That's a good. Lord Thoth, I probably should have got one too, just for the. And who knew the craziness was going to happen? But yeah, that's that Black Series one. My buddy Bob was saying that the face on it looks like Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Now, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. The thing that pisses me off about this is now I don't have a choice. I don't get to get it because somebody came in and scooped them all up. I didn't see the Black Series one, but I saw the little one that's on a card with a in a blister pack. The little one. It was $12.96 at Walmart.
Yeah.
And there's one. It's the Mandalorian play set. It has all the characters from Mandalorian, which means they also have a little Cara-Dune in there, which I guess Disney forgot. And it's $20.
Damn. Yeah, used to work at a Toys R Us, says my good friend Christopher Crockett. It was probably managers and employees. Yeah.
Yeah.
That figures. Oh, Lord Thoth, you got that new Doom figure, the one I got, man. That's badass, dude. Let's see.
Cool.
Which one you talking about? This one? I love it. I didn't love the picture. Mando's back. You know, man.
Hey, sorry, I was updating a driver and had to
No
restart.
problem, man. We got you. This one here, Lord Thoth. Yeah, I love it, man.
That is nice.
I
Is
just
he
got.
holding the Darkhold?
Yeah, this comes with like 10 pieces, and it's got the old card from the old Toy Biz Fantastic Four.
Man, those Toy Biz stuff was great. I still have all my Spider-Man.
Claude, if you're hearing me, you're not connected for some reason, dude. What happened? But yeah, I still have those old toy businesses also. And I didn't put a picture up, but I just got the new Thanos one. Comics Infinity Gauntlet Thanos one. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yes. Yeah, the box came with it did. It came in a box with a special box. You know, the card bubble thing came in a pretty nice box too. That was made special for it. Well, if you ordered it on Amazon anyway. So yeah, breaking my rules about buying action figures every now and then because I got to. Claude, what happened to you? What happened to you? Damn it! I don't know. Let's see here. Mark D with a C. Yeah, I have a bunch of those KB exclusives. Those big ones, those like gigantic figures. I still have a bunch of those. I still have all those. Those are great. Yeah, KB had some exclusives for a while. Remember them KB toys? They're gone.
A lot of toy companies are going now.
That's true. They were
Hasbro.
Well, yeah, but the KB Toys was a store though. You remember the store?
Oh yeah. How even fucking Toys R Us is gone.
It is.
Apparently, there's still one left in the US. Like they closed all here in the UK as well. And from what I've heard, there's a one Toys R Us store, physical store in the US somewhere, and the rest is just all online.
Huh. What the hell happened to Claude?
Same with Blockbusters. I don't know if you guys remember Blockbusters. Well, you guys probably do. You're older than me, but the DVD and game rental place where they all closed down. I think there was, and now, as far as I remember, there's only one physical store left in the US somewhere.
All right. So the internet.
They're all just closing down.
Is there one? Wow. I used to love it though, even though they got kind of crappy after a while. It was always fun going to Toys R Us. Just stop every now and then, see if you could just catch something. Catch a good one someone hadn't got, some jackass in town hadn't gotten to, and bought them all up and stuff, and brought them to the local comic shop and sold them or some shit. So yeah, that was always fun.
Toys R Us was great. The local one near me was one of those huge warehouse superstores, and the one by me was just massive, and you could literally just it would take like a good 5-10 minutes just to walk from one end of the store to the other.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, I loved them. Well, yeah, Chris, that I compared that one to the Doom one you're talking about, because I have that one as well that I got in Walmart about a year or so ago. This new one, the colors are a little bit different, and there are differences to that. That's a good one though. That one is a good one. The Doom one that came out a little bit before, but this one, I like this one a little bit better. But they are very close. They are, and that is if they'd never done this one, which I do like, and I love having that package. I still would. It was good to have that other one. That was a good one, of course. So, yeah, you have one as well. I see. Action figure moratorium too to get the Doom figure. Yeah. Still haven't gotten the Walgreens FF stuff. Well, they're probably still there cheap now, probably. But why did they do Walgreens exclusives?
I like Walgreens, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's Walgreens. I'm just saying, why do exclusives to that? I mean, I don't like exclusives of any kind. Like, just
no.
Let me tell you, from someone who operates heavily in the gaming industry in terms of news as well as with some projects. Exclusivity only hurts. As a whole.
Yeah.
Yep.
It hurts. It hurts video games. It hurts action figures. It hurts everything, basically.
Hurts books too.
Yeah, books too.
I know recently I picked up. I say recently, but it was back in like September or October. I picked up Shadows of Reach like the day it came out, and there's a Walgreens or Walmart, right? Walmart exclusive version of the book that has an extra story in it that I don't have because I picked mine up on Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. When those FF exclusives came out, no one made any noise about it that much until the Thing figure came out. Then a lot of people said, "Uh-oh, jackasses are going to go scoop these up everywhere, and you're not going to be able to find it." And I had to, I got a great buddy of mine who happens to be in the chat here, who is an expert acquirer, if that's a word, probably isn't, of action figures and Marvel Legends and others. And he was going to help. I think he made sure he was going to back me up, make sure I found one. I had other friends talking to friends all over the place saying, "Hey, let me know if you can't find it. I'll try if I see it and find you one at the Walgreens." We hit a bunch of Walgreens waiting for that thing to come out. And again, if it wasn't an exclusive, they wouldn't have made everyone kind of panic. No one panicked on the other members of the team, but when the Thing came out, and of course, I had to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did you hear? I don't know if anybody heard this or not. Marvel and Sony are ending their partnership
with
Spider-Man. Yeah, it just came out. I just got a notice for it. It's
You want about
Tom
the
Ho-
Spider-Man games?
Yeah,
Or
no,
the-
everything. Tom Holland confirmed Spider-Man contract is ending after No Way Home.
Jesus.
Yeah,
This will only be good because keep in mind that I know for anyone who doesn't know, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and you might think, oh, you must love that Spider-Man, the Sony Marvel deal. No, it's the worst thing ever to happen to the character.
Yeah.
so
And not just the movies, everything, especially the games. I think the games got hit the most.
yeah.
Right, figure.
It said
I don't need to explain why that one. I'll explain anyways though. When they made that Sony deal with Marvel back in 2015, February and March.
they did.
Yeah, they made it back, and I remember hearing about it in March 2015. And they made a backdoor deal with Marvel that would mean any game, all the Spider-Man games would be exclusive on the Sony console, on the PlayStation consoles.
Yeah.
Like, that is not illegal. That was that's like under the table dealing. That's not in the legal works. And it shouldn't be either, especially since that's again like they own the movie licensing rights, but they do not own the character, and it bugs the hell out of me. Even I get it. Again, it was it's a closed door deal and all that, but that doesn't make it better. That just means that they really, really want to milk their customers worth.
Yep, that is for sure, sir. That is for sure.
Hey, remember when we didn't know any of this stuff?
Yeah.
I love those days. You just go in and get your shit and walk out, and 2 months later, the guy who created it committed suicide because they didn't pay him shit.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But now it's online right there.
Hey, Brett Cohen. Yeah, it was easier when you got your news from Starlog, and if it was in case of comics, it was Comics Journal and Amazing Heroes, and then I'm going way back, and if you found out what happened to the Comics Buyer's Guide or what have you, and it's too easy now. The internet it's too easy now. Oh man, yes, what a big deal! 300 whole subs, but I'm happy.
Oh. And I had to go for a minute, but I'm back. Everybody be excited. Anyway, while I was looking up Doctor Who action figures, guess what I found for $21.99 in the United States with $4.18 shipping? Guess what I found?
What?
Some guy is basically trying to get rid of the 12th Doctor and 2 Missy action figures still in the box.
Wow.
Nobody wants that.
He's got 2 Missy action figures. I don't know what he's, selling to somebody in England for, I don't know, $5.
What was his mindset on that one? Capaldi, I would buy Capaldi stuff, but not Missy, man.
Yeah.
I thought Missy was pretty cool. I thought it was quite a cool change to the Master character. I mean, for me, the best version of the Master was the guy before her, the one that was with David Tennant. I've forgotten the name.
James John Sim. I like him as an actor. I hated his portrayal of the Master. I thought it was too overtized, trying to be too Joker.
Yeah.
Not really like the Master of the old school. But if you didn't watch the old ones, it doesn't matter. I like him.
I actually thought that John Sim was
He's a good actor. I like him.
He was channeling a little bit of Anthony Ainley, but juicing him up really hard.
Yeah.
It's just so jokey. It was like, oh, what you got there? That's nice. Whoa. Okay, some Doctor Who art.
This is pre-internet days. How I used to get my Doctor Who news when I used to be in the Doctor Who Appreciation Society.
Nice.
Oh, Mike and I were both in that. In America, we're in the Doctor Who Appreciation.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Love it. It was big in the 80s, boy. I tell you that.
Yeah. That's where I used to get my Doctor Who in the wilderness years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
where I used to get
you sure you don't want to tell us where you live, Richard? Because you're like Fort Knox over here. They don't even let you go near that place. You should I hope you have a moat around your place. with crocodiles and alligators.
I'll make sure to put the drawbridge up at night. Yeah.
Drop a few piranha in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff, man.
Here's another one that maybe some people.
Oh shit!
I had that one.
Oh my god!
That's another of my favorite.
Look through his bionic eye, Dickie. Let's see what you can see.
You can see the bionic eye.
Nothing.
Oh my god!
You can't see anything through that damn eye. Baby light.
There you go.
Holy shit! Oh, dude, I had that one.
Absolutely.
I had a buddy of mine. I used to go hang in his house all the time when that first came out, when that dog, and just so we could play with the $6 Million Man toys. And I never got that one. It's so great.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love the $6 Million Man.
Do you have Mascotron? You got Mascotron?
Yeah. Remember the 40-year-old
I'm
virgin?
afraid he's a bit battered.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the one you played with.
Yeah.
Remember in the 40-year-old virgin when the guy had Oscar Goldman?
Yeah.
What? You have the $6 Million Man's boss? He goes, yeah, he's much more expensive than the $6 Million Man.
Yeah, I never got that. Why Oscar was more expensive.
Yeah.
They probably
never
didn't make
got
a lot
that.
of them.
Probably because nobody used to buy him. You see.
Yeah.
Oscar
It's like a Ken doll in a jacket.
With his exploding briefcase he had.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
didn't do anything. He just told him what to do and said, "Go do it." And that was it. But they made an action figure.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
One of my friends, she had the Bionic Woman as well.
Oh,
nice. Friends, yeah.
I think we've all had the Bionic Woman, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Boy.
Jamie Summers. Yeah.
Holy shit, is that true? Mark D with the C, no shit. $55 for the Walgreens thing.
Oh man.
On eBay now. I'm glad we got that one. Jesus.
Yeah.
This is 2 years ago. Right.
Yeah.
All right. I know everybody's going to get sad, but I have to bail, Mike. As you know, I'm gonna have to go bother Shane for a while. You know what that means?
Yeah. I'd go with you, but
I know you're doing this little show, and Shane is the guy he works at a local comic shop. He's not the owner, but you would think he is because he's the only one that's ever there. And he has a good sense of humor, and he can take a lot of shit because he has from us.
tell him I said to go screw himself, but it's not like a demand or anything. It's
I'll tell him you mean it in the nicest, most loving possible way. So.
Yeah, it's not like it's just an idea, just a thought, just a suggestion, not a demand. I'm not saying I'm not going to
haven't been there in a couple of weeks, so I'll go give him your worst.
Yeah, tell him I'd come over there, but don't care.
But you don't want to.
Yeah. Hey, Claude, I will message you what my other thing was, so you know, and then you'll go, "Oh my God!"
Is that a euphemism? You're gonna message me?
Yes.
Nudge, wink, wink. Nudge,
You're
wink,
gonna
wink.
massage me?
You know what I mean? Nudge, say no
wink,
more.
wink. No, say no more.
Just checking the walls, dear.
Not as good as a wink to a going back.
Yeah.
Hold on, Mark
Get around a bit,
Hey, does she go? Does she go?
She sometimes goes.
Yes. I'll bet she does. I'll bet she does.
All right, guys, you have a good time. I'll talk to you next time.
Cheers.
Right,
Cheers.
Cheers at the
See you in a
Brit.
bit, man.
Hey,
Bye.
Cheers, dude.
Later. Oh my goodness. Well, we've been on for 2 hours, ladies and gerbils. Ladies. And gerbils.
Yeah.
Richard Gere.
Since we got, I suppose we should probably let all of our wonderful friends go, but we don't. We just like to keep them here. We still got you on blast there. Once you got more stuff there to go, retro. Anything else?
I'll have to unearth some more boxes. I'm afraid.
Hey, man, you save it for the next one. A little bit at a time, dude. From the next big show and tell thing. We like that.
I'll enter the cupboard of doom and see what I can find in there. There'll be some more stuff. I've got some really old stuff in there, so I'll dig that out. Yeah.
Well, cool, man. We enjoy it. We enjoy that for sure. Well, let's see, everyone. I suppose we've covered most things. Mando, Mark, you got anything to say before we Start
Just
wrapping
on the
things up.
topic of toys, I recently moved. I had 2 bins worth of Transformers I just put into storage this weekend.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot of and I'm talking like 20 years worth of Transformers too.
Ninja
across
Nice.
decades, like different shows. What I got some Beast Wars stuff in there, G1. And,
Yeah,
I
Ninja Nice.
put
I'd love that.
This is
Yeah.
towards like the end of my. I don't want to say toward the end of my collecting, but definitely towards the end of my buying toys normally, like Transformer toys normally, and that was like the Cybertron, the Energon Cybertron series time. So like that 2008, I'd say.
There you go.
Cool.
But I got back into it, like in 2013 when the Masterpiece line started to really kick off with some good stuff, and I got back when I had money, I got the Transformers Masterpiece Optimus Prime, and I have that one behind me right now. Trailer and everything. He's in disguise. He's in truck mode.
Oh, cool.
Well, one thing we'll cover real quick because it's sort of news out there, and it'll make us all sick. And sometimes you need to get sick.
Yeah.
Let's see. It makes me sick anyway. Did everyone see that there's a new? Actually, it's not a new because it's not real Star Trek. That they actually announced Star Trek product.
Oh God.
Oh no! What have they
Star
done
Trek
now?
what?
No.
Ready your barf bags, folks. Everyone's seen this. It's not a big deal. All right. If I had, I don't even know anymore. Why in the hell is this called Star Trek?
Oh God, I can't wait for this shitstorm.
Thank you so much, the wonderful Raquel Briggs. Love you there. I'm going to do one more thing before we get out of here because I figured I should try to gross everyone out and ruin everyone's day with this first. Let's see here.
Well, you can just talk about Captain Marvel too, or them screwing up the Fantastic Four movie, and that'll just work
but that's
too,
well, that would work too. But there's no announcements at the moment that I know of. It's not topical.
There's that Spider-Man. They made it. No Way Home. It's like a lot of people are like, "Oh, look, they made the title." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the title."
Oh my God, what is
it's very
that?
predictable.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's No Way Home.
What is it with
In
the
their
word
end
home?
in Marvel and Sony with that movie.
God,
they're obsessed with the word home.
Why is that?
No, this was my reaction when I first read it. Like, what is up with this whole home thing?
Yeah,
they're really hammering that hard, aren't they?
they really
home
are.
with Marvel now.
What is that?
You got me, partner. Yeah, doesn't this just scream Star Trek, everyone?
Bro,
What?
that's not Star Trek.
No.
Look at this. It's like when I think Star Trek, I think of Pixar. And look.
This looks like a Pixar thing, yeah.
Yeah, the excuse that it's aimed at kids is bullshit. I mean, yeah, it is, maybe.
Oh God, no wonder why it's on Nickelodeon. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, it's that again.
And it's a Kurtzman project, so
Here's
no
the
thank
problem.
you.
It's Kurtzman, exactly. Here's the thing about that. If they were actually doing real Star Trek right now, that was decent, that was, they were doing something that a couple of shows that we actually, acknowledged it is Star Trek, then they want to do something like this, even the goofy shit like this. I don't think people would mind as much. You want to make something for kids, whatever. I mean, this looks stupid, but I think they have no goodwill built up. They're like, this is trash. And everything you've done is horrible garbage. Ever since 2009, it's all filth. Jar Jar Abrams, a bad reboot, and Klutzman and all those people. You've defamed, you've defiled, you debased Star Trek into garbage. And, so when you come along with something, you say what your excuse is, well, it's for kids. Well, we're not listening to you anymore because you haven't done anything good for adults either. So why should we think this will be any good? It looks like shit. It doesn't look like anything to do with Star Trek. The animated series of Star Trek, which my wonderful friend Raquel and I will be reviewing. Yes, after we review the original series, Raquel and I will review the animated series. We're doing all of Star Trek, 66 through 05, the only real Star Trek. That show was on Saturday mornings. So you could say, yes, it was Star Trek aimed at kids. It was. But they didn't skimp on the intelligence. They still had the intelligence and the heart
Yeah.
They didn't talk down to kids with stupid shit like this. They just presented you with Star Trek.
Yeah.
What is that blob piece of crap there?
I don't know.
We got a blob. We got something that looks like a reject from Transformers. We got something that looks like from other thing. And then the one with the shaved head, she's going to be, I'm the bestest ever.
They look like Ratchet and Clank characters.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
This is, back then, you could say what you want about the filmation and their animation style and the limited animation. It is just, first of all, it did not write down to kids. It didn't talk down to kids like shit like this does.
No, that's what I miss about classic cartoons, like all the stuff that we all grew up with. Like the old, like the old G.I. Joe and Transformers shows where they weren't talking down to you, but they were just very childlike in nature.
Well, He-Man,
they're just very campy, but like shows like the 2003 Ninja Turtles or Batman the Brave and the Bold, as well as
I love that. That's my favorite there.
The 90s animated series, both DC and Marvel, they never talked down to kids because they made kids feel like adults, because that's what a kid wants. Kids want to pretend to be older. Every kid does that.
Yeah, and Raquel, it says in a letter co-written by DC Fontana and Jim Roddenberry, they vehemently insisted that TOS was not for children. I didn't mean it that way. What I meant was it was on Saturday mornings, and kids watched Filmation cartoons on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
So, not for children, and yet children can watch it and enjoy it. And so I don't mean it, I think when you put something on Saturday morning in 1972 or 3, whatever it was, kids are the audience.
Yeah,
obviously Trek fans want to watch it. So I don't mean it was for children in that respect, but kids can watch it is what I mean, Raquel.
Oh,
yes,
my God, yeah.
That's a good point.
Rachel Briggs said, makes a good point. The robot guy reminds me of Mike from Monster Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all Pixar-y looking stuff. Absolutely.
And the slime ball is pretty much Lieutenant Yaphet? Yeah.
Yes, he's Yaphet. Yeah, Yaphet. But yeah,
I just don't remember what rank Yaphet is, but yeah.
And the one with the go ahead.
That also makes the animated series so special, Raquel, is yes, it's just Star Trek, but it was on a kid's time slot. But kids can love it. And if they were too young to see the series, and you watch that show as a cartoon as a kid in 73, whatever it was, 73, it made you want to watch the TV. If you found out there was a TV show, a live action one, that got you into Star Trek, because I love the animated series. Is it as great as the original series? I mean, no, of course not. But they had some really good stories.
They did.
Voices of all the regular actors, Sands, it was just amazing.
I have to read this. Chris Persia says the blue-skinned alien looks like B negative from the failed New Weirdos.
Oh God! Yeah! Holy shit!
You guys, I don't think I said this on this channel before, but I definitely said it in the past. That I was talking with a friend of mine the other day when the New Weirdos just came out. Like it was the whole thing was new, and we're looking at them and looking at their power set, and we're like, dude, you and I are just two schmuck New Yorkers, and we can take them out with nothing but like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't need to be armed.
Oh man, I'm with you, Nick Raquel. I love Saturday. Saturday mornings were my life.
Yeah. You had Super Friends and everything else on, man.
Did you guys know Janeway is going to be in this show?
What the hell?
Kate Mulgrew is on the cast list.
Yeah, that's right.
Is she like providing a voice for herself, like for her character, or is it just voicing a new character? But it's like,
no idea.
Nostalgia bait. What's face?
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to be. That's a good question. I don't know if she's going to be
like,
Janeway.
No, Easter egg, like an Easter egg voice actor.
Wait. They're gonna kill Janeway and put her into a robot body. I
love Raquel.
Yeah.
Raquel, I just wanted to see if I could make you barf today, my dear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! This looks again. and I reiterate what I said before. They don't have a right to do this shit because they've been screwing up Star Trek forever. So you don't get a pass when you make something silly for kids when you haven't made anything of Star Trek at all any good. So screw you.
Yeah.
You freaking idiots. And I got to say another thing, folks. If I hear one more motherfucker, sorry, and if you're one of these motherfuckers, I'm not sorry, say, oh, yeah, but I like Anson Mount, so I'm going to give Strange New Worlds a chance. Give it all the chances you want. It's going to be Klutzman shit. And that's not Pike. Jeffrey Hunter is Pike. That other Pecker Sport kid, he's not. Yeah, Anson Mount's a good enough actor. He played cuck little wusswad on STD. That, people going, well, I don't like those new ones either, but I think maybe Strange New Worlds. Fuck Strange New Worlds. It's going to be a piece of shit. Like the other pieces of shit. And they're just going to drag Pike through the mud, make him a big wuss. And they've already dragged stupid ass, their Pecker Spork, as he's called by the great Doomcock, through the mud. So screw those motherfuckers. Fuck Klutzman. Why does anyone think that's going to be good when all the other shit was garbage? I don't get it. Why? People who will tell you, I don't like P Hard or STD, but maybe No, not maybe Strange New World. It's shit. It's by Bad Reboot. It's CBS all asshats. Why do you think it could be any good? Why? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry.
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah.
Well said.
Preach, sir.
Seriously. If you like that stuff, it's one thing, but if you've not liked the other shit, why do you think that could be any good? I don't know if you've heard it. By the way, Retro, I have that set of the animated series. To answer a question asked by our good buddy Disaster Area. Disaster, the animated series is only on Blu-ray, that, to my knowledge, in the big 50th anniversary set, which I have. I don't know if they've put it on Blu-ray since then. They may have. Maybe Raquel knows.
Yeah. I've actually. That is an actual DVD box set I've got there. That's the animated series. Yeah, so it is available. Yeah.
Yes, and it is. I think it may even be on Netflix at this moment. But yeah, I love the animated series. It takes a lot of heat. A lot of people don't like that Filmation limited animation. I'm fine with it because it's good stories and it's got the voices and, Yeah. But that's just me. Did I yell? Sorry. I hope your ears are all right.
No.
What?
You were preaching the word. You were preaching the word.
It just aggravates the shit out of me, man. Like, I don't know. People accepting, look, like whatever you want to like. That's a rule around here for sure. But people accepting that it's just. It's been shit. All of it's been shit, but you think somehow because, I really like him as Pike. Why do you like him as Pike? Jeffrey Hunter is Pike. Anson Mount, so what if he's a good actor? He's not Pike. He never makes me think about Pike.
Yeah. I never got the Pike vibe from him either. So.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, anyway, what are you going to do? That happens to me sometimes. I'm sorry. Especially to my buddy Mando, who's new, hadn't heard me do that. I'm sorry, but I get that way. I get temperamental. I love you, Raquel Briggs. We're going to go around the horn and start saying some goodbyes to everyone. I'd be here for another hour, but I know everyone's been sitting for a while and being patient and stuff. I'd be here for 3 more hours.
I know. Dude, I remember when I stream, sometimes I stream for 4 hours and stuff, so...
My average stream is like 4 to 6 hours. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jeez. No, we Raquel and I, we were having so much fun doing on our Saturday night Star Trek this past week. We did, it was like almost over 3.5 hours because we had 4 episodes to cover, and we really went in depth, down deep in depth on the great Devil in the Dark and Sitting on the Edge of Forever. So, Raquel, though, I got to tell you. I'm glad our wonderful, lovely friend Katie wasn't here to hear that, because she's a sweetheart. She wouldn't hear all that cursing, but she is wonderful. But anyway, all right, my friends. I tell you what, let's go around the horn, and I'm gonna go with my good buddy. We're gonna go with our international pals first. It's just the International Geek Show. Retro, I know you don't do a channel or anything yet, buddy, but do you have any closing words? If you want, it's okay if you want to tell Jed to go screw himself or anything like that. Mind? You want to tell Jed how much you paid him? We don't mind at all.
Clear off, mate. Clear off. No, I'll just again thanks for having me on, Clobberin. Absolutely awesome, brilliant being with you guys. Really enjoyed it. You can generally I might pop in on Jed's channel when Jed gets stuff up and running. But if anybody does want to get in contact, I'm on Facebook under the same name. Just message me if you're interested. But like I say, I don't have my own channel. I'm just happy to be invited on.
Well, bro, we appreciate you. We really I really enjoyed the show and tell stuff. You have a great collection, and you are a spiffing bloke, my friend. And I appreciate you. My good buddy Ash, young star. We got to tease him about being the young guy when we're really envious. We're really envious of you being the young fella, buddy. I really
experiencing everything for the first time. Yeah,
we envy you there, man. We love having you, my friend. And if you have any closing, please tell us about your channel and what you got going on.
Yeah. So if you want to subscribe and follow, I'm Ash Singh here on YouTube as well as Twitch and Instagram and Twitter and Minds and Parler. There's a lot of ands in there. I'm mostly active on Instagram and Twitter, and I stream Days Gone and Ghost of Tsushima on Wednesday and Saturday nights, respectively. And I'm also on Jed's channel whenever he gets those up and running. We've got a few interesting things in the pipeline. And
we have a few things for Retro and Ash. So
and you can always catch me here on CLOBBY's International Geek panel. So thanks for having me.
Thank you, buddy. By the way, there's a link to Ash's channel in the chat. Please go and subscribe and like his videos. We love you. We love you being here, bro. We love you and we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, buddy. It is an honor to be a friend of yours, sir. And you are a great member of the International Geek League of Justice, or whatever the hell we're going to call ourselves. I don't have a link at the moment, but we're going to try to find one for my good buddy Mando, who was also cast in the shadow.
I can do it for you because I am mod. So,
okay, do that and put a link in there if you would.
The creator and owner of Cast in the Shadows, a weekly podcast every Saturday night where we talk all things escapism. And I also do gaming streams on Tuesday and Thursday at 7:25 p.m. Every Tuesday and Thursday night. Tonight, I'm actually going to be doing some mod game showcasing, where I'm going to be showcasing a mod someone made for Halo Combat Evolved. So,
well, excellent, buddy.
I'm playing Alien Isolation every Tuesday right now. Starting.
That's a good game. Oh
it's a favorite of mine. This is that's
an awesome game.
Nice. I wish I knew how to play video games. The only video game I ever played was Madden, and they ruined it. Fuckers.
I also have a Twitch. I just put the link in the chat too.
Okay, excellent.
I'm almost monetized there, so.
Oh, okay. Please go check out the Twitch. I haven't looked at Twitch that much, man, but I should because it looks fun. All right, everyone. We have my great old pal, Jed, who we just tolerate every now and then. Hey, buddy. Please. Thanks for being here with me, bro. Tell us about your channel. What's going on, man?
We do and we're trying to structure it and stuff right now to do all things. We're gonna have something in the pipeline for Retro, something in the pipeline for Ash, and a few other people. So I want my channel to be welcoming from everybody else, so everybody else can come on my channel and I can go on everybody else's channel. We can just build a huge community around doing stuff for people and trying to help people. And at some point, trying to do a charity stream when I can get things set up. And, I want to do good and, help people. I want to make people forget all the bad shit in the world because we have enough of that right now, and just have fun and talk about things we love, and
well,
I will be on Ninja Night stream tomorrow. I forgot what time. It's in the daytime. So I think it's around 11. I'm not sure. I will be doing a Saturday stream. Yes, we will be doing it. I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. And then I will be on the Superman stream, and I will change my logo for that. I will get my favorite Superman picture and change the toad for just once. That's special. So I will be on Mike's. Yeah, I will be on Mike's Superman stream. So.
Hail, Stephanie Jan's ex-Smuggler's Cantina. Lovely to see you, my friend. We're just wrapping things up here. Let's see. Well, Jed, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Then let's see.
Anytime, brother. Anytime I can help you. Anything. I can help anybody anytime. It's no problem, man.
Not a problem, bro. And let's see, closing announcements for Clobberin time. Again, I want to thank the great panel and all the great friends we've had here. This is, of course, the I'm still coming up with the name, the Geek League of Justice, the International Justice Geek League, whatever the hell we are. We have a great time. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Let's see here. Of course, Saturday night, the wonderful, magnificent Raquel Briggs and my humble self will be continuing our never-ending mission. Well, it's never going to end for us anyway, to seek out and study new. What the hell's going on? What's that there? What am I adding to the stream?
Well, it's being blocked by your ad. Oh, I didn't realize you'd be showing it.
What you got there? I like that. What is it? What's up?
It's the Batman.
Nice.
We can't see it because the
No,
thing's
you can see it.
annoying me.
Yeah,
You can see it now.
Okay.
Well, I love it, man. Very nice.
That's
Very nice
awesome.
work. That is cool. It is badass, buddy.
That is,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yesterday. So
Indeed, sir. Please join us for Saturday night, everyone, if you're a fan of Star Trek. Saturday Night Star Trek, as we call it, starting season 2 in our never-ending mission to cover all of Star Trek, real Star Trek. And that, of course, means 1966 through 2005. Original series, we're starting season 2 of the original series, 4 episodes tonight. Cat's Paw, Metamorphosis, Friday's Child, Good Mornings for Adnaz. Let's see here. We will be covering the animated series, the movies, Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, Enterprise, because Star Trek stops and starts. Starts and stops even, 66 through 05. No fake Trek reviewed here. Be here Saturday. Indeed. I love you, Raquel, with my wonderful friend Raquel. And a special show, 3 p.m. Sunday, because every year when I was, this is, of course, I've only been on YouTube since last April. But every year at this time, everyone who loves the character of Superman, his birthday is, of course, February 29th, and there is no February 29th this year, so we've got to do it Sunday on the 28th. Just basically it's a tradition, a Clobberin time tradition, the big Superman birthday celebration, because he's the most important superhero there is ever. He's the one, he's the man, he's the leader. And again, I will announce our contest. If you can name every one of these, where every one of these Superman images come from, who the artist and such, if you could name them all, you might win $1 million.
Dun dun dun.
Now, again, not for me. I just want to fine print, not for me, because if I had $1 million, I certainly wouldn't give it to you. But I'm just saying. But it is a true thing. You never know. So one of you might win $1 million one day. It's possible. I'm just saying. You might win $1 million. So that's the contest. You got to read the fine print, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying you might. You never know. But anyway, we love Superman here, and even Ash might sort of love Superman. Just Weisenheimer. So that would be, of course, Sunday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just basically anybody who is a Superman fan will be allowed to, if they would like to, pop in and talk a little bit about the Man of Tomorrow. Of course, only the one I approve of talking about, of course. Just you still might win $1 million. I'm just saying. So I want to thank. And then, of course, Monday night, review that WandaVision thing for some damn reason. And then next Wednesday night, I guess I'll make Wednesday the regular review night for Superman and Lois. So I want to thank you all for being here with me. I'd stay for hours longer, but I know you're all just getting too bored with us. So thank you. And let's see. Some goodbyes. The wonderful Raquel Briggs, my first officer on Saturday nights, is here. I love you. Thank you for being here. Stephanie Janizek passed in, a wonderful friend. Stephanie, thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing well. We love you. And you take care. Brett Cohen, thank you for being here. Maddie's daddy was here. Oh, I want to thank Paulie with Latino Slant for coming in and saying hello to us, and Claude Parrish, who had to go, for hanging out with us too. Mark D with the C, always a pleasure, my brother. The great Chris Persia was here and still is, I think.
Yes.
You the man, master of wrenches. We appreciate you, buddy. Did I say Brett Cohen? Brett Cohen. Thank you for being here. Also, let's see here. Who else is here? Who else has been here? I love you, Raquel. Of course. Oh, Disaster Area, our good buddy Disaster Area. Welcome. I mean, thank you for being here, I should say. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Dr. Hercubunky, my favorite name to say. My favorite name to say on YouTube. I appreciate you, sir. Cam popped in. Okay, Cam. Thank you. Always great to see you.
Did you see Tom just popped in too?
Yeah, I saw that.
Which Tom?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
Hi,
see
Tom.
Which Tom did? Tom with
Tom,
Midnight's Edge?
Midnight's Edge. Yeah.
Oh, Tom with Midnight's Edge. I am honored, sir. I'm a big fan of you. Love your channel, and it is an honor to have you stop by, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, there you go. There you go. It is a distinguished visitor, sir. I love your channel, man. I love Mead Radio. Of course, I get the mod for Paulie, and Tom shows up for some of his the bad movie shows and stuff like that. I appreciate you, Tom. You're a great dude. And I just love what you do. And Tom, we have a great mutual friend and our buddy Michael French from Retro Blasting Pal. Great channel. He's got a great video coming up soon that I was happy to be a part of. Michael's the best, and he was on Tom's channel last week and just or the other day, and I love seeing him on there. Thank you all. Let's see, we got some other thank yous to say. We got a bunch of wonderful friends. Maddie's daddy, my brother. Thank you. Chris Crockett, my great friend, popped in. Kickley popped in earlier. I'm trying to remember everybody, man. I should write it down one day. Sometimes I write it down. Rod Thunderheart, my good buddy. I appreciate you, sir. It is always great to see you. Steve Ernest popped in earlier, I do believe. Parrothead was here earlier. He was wasting away again in Margaritaville. Looking for that last shaker of salt. Indeed. Again, by the way, links in the descriptions to all kinds of great channels, including Retro Blasting. If you haven't checked Retro Blasting out, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Retro Blasting is a great channel. Michael has been a fantastic friend. I'm going to have him on again soon, I hope. And he's just a very busy man, but I love him. He's just a great buddy. And Midnight's Edge After Dark, they got a great channel. And Midnight's Edge, and then there's Midnight's Edge After Dark. And I can't say it again. Mead Radio is fantastic. So.
They have Midnight's Edge in the morning, which is very awesome too.
Yes,
I go to that. I've been there every morning.
Listen, every morning I can wake up. I listen.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love Midnight's Edge in the morning.
They're the best. Pod Racing Palpatine. Yeah. So I think I probably covered everyone. We've only been on 3.5 hours. No, 2.5 hours. Sorry. And again, I like to do the 4-hour one sometimes, but we have to fill it up with stuff. And I guess you should always leave them wanting. Oh, there we go. Look there. Yes, please check out that channel. It's one of the best. And of course, I appreciate that. Let's see. I think we've said all the right goodbyes and everything. Yeah. All right. Well, again, Saturday night Star Trek. Raquel and I will be reviewing Star Trek. Remember, then Sunday afternoon Superman celebration. Thank you all so much, and I appreciate everyone. Retro, Jen,
yeah, brother.
Endo, cheers, dude.
Claude and Paulie, who was here earlier. Love you all, and of course, a big shout out to the great Stone Loki for this fantastic intro outro that I love that he made for me. Here we go. Good night. Good day, everyone. shout out to those listening on the rebound. Thank you so much. Good day, everyone. Geeks International will be back next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good night.